I hope that works. What the fuck happened? I wasn't even like staring at the thing. I have no idea. It just closed. I was even talking, and then I noticed the camera lights were off. So I was like, what happened there? And yeah, it crashed for some reason. What the fuck? Why does it do that? It's probably old. It's because my computer is old. So yeah, I'm sorry. So sorry about that to whoever's watching. It's probably because my computer is like, yeah, really old, just like I said. But no way, because I've been playing crazy games. And yeah, I didn't actually get you when you did that cross. So yeah, I'm so sorry if I abruptly ended it, because I didn't notice. Yeah, I didn't realize that I fucking disconnected after an hour, which is weird. I gotta diagnose that. Like, I gotta do some work,
Hello.
work. But yeah, I'm back. I'm back. I'm so sorry about that. Gomenasai. Gomenasai. Um, I know. I didn't know. I thought you're talking about something else. But yeah, I'm just saying sorry. I'm thinking of other ways to say sorry. Gomenasai. Yeah, I don't know. No, the she is different. I forget. Fuck it. Never mind. I'm gonna just look stupid. But yeah. Let's go to this girl. Um, the bad design bits. I hate my computer right now. I just wanna like vent. You, you shutting down, not good. Okay, sorry. Now we can keep watching. What the hell? Why did that just show up now? That's so dumb. Okay, never mind. Anyway, yeah, all good, big guy. You take your time. But I'm gonna play this.
Hello, and welcome to another episode
There we
of
go.
Bad Design, or the greatest store in the world. Coupled
Titties.
perhaps with this
Yum.
headline, Dicks in, Sacks out.
Ew.
Although this is what I want to know about. Lovable and potty trained? Barkley.
Look at that. I was just saying actually, like I'm not sure if it disconnected, but um it's so cute. Look at that. That lovable and potty trained barley cutie is so adorable. Meanwhile, Dick's in, sucks out. Very obviously nasty. Obviously nasty content that they were like going for here just to like make people read the headline. Cray cray. Big cray cray.
This one, I'll be honest, I'm hoping and assuming is AI. It just seems a bit on the nose. This one is very real. This
Wait. This is so boo. I must say, if I were like invited to like the seventh annual beat off and I was seeing that, I'd be so disappointed because I was expecting something else. Oh, I'm nasty. I'm sorry. I'm nasty. I'm the gosh.
this one is very
I'm an
real
embarrassment.
and very poorly phrased. This one I
Smoking
can
bare
only
feet.
hope. This one I
Australians love walking in public. Like some Australians love walking barefoot. It's so weird. Like I live on the coast. So like we're in a beach city sort of place and it's like apparently it's like Miami. Like you could compare it to Miami in the United States. Is it Miami or I forgot. Yeah, basically that. But yeah, a lot of people are like there's a number of people walking barefoot in the mall and all that stuff. And I'm just thinking about hygiene. Although I'm a nasty girl, just like I said, but like, I'm just thinking about like the traffic, like how many footprints got in there. But yeah, I'm just being weird. I think this is like
This one I can only hope
a
I'm reading
meeting.
wrong because I don't want to download advice on
Feeding newborns to kids. Oh wait, download advice on feeding newborns to teens. Feeding newborns to teens. What the fuck? So
feeding newborns to teens. I don't want to.
yeah, that's so weird. I think what they're going for is to like, yeah, it looks like yeah, it sounds like something that's made for teenage mothers, like teenagers with children. I mean, that happens unfortunately. You know,
Although
they
assuming there
explore.
is a miscommunication, I could always hire
Cockrum!
a lawyer at Hooker Cockrum. Your name shouldn't always go on your business. It just shouldn't.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of Bad Design,
Mega
as so
Fox.
wonderfully exemplified by Megaflix.
Oh, that's Megaflix. Oh, I thought it was Mega Fox. Megan Fox. Sounds like Megan Fox. No, like Megan Fox. Mega Fox. Megan Fox. Mega Fox. Megan Fox. But Megaflix, apparently. Megaflix is what it's called.
Megaflix.
Megaflix.
Glory wholesale. In the universe of names that you could have chosen, why was this the final product?
Ha ha. Ha ha. Ha ha. That's what I'm gonna go for with whoever made up this whole, you know, ha ha. Cause yeah, he probably loves the glory holes. Like definitely, he probably was laughing while like putting this as a trade name or something. Glory wholesale. What is that supposed to fucking mean? That is crazy.
And now over to England. BJ's Sweets and Tobacco. Are these three separate products?
Yeah, certified nasties.
And next up, this is a Barbie doll that really squirts. How many levels did this go through?
Ugh!
How many
Mattel, what's wrong with
people
you?
didn't see what me and I'm sure you degenerates are seeing right now? And while this ad telling you to shoot the kids, hang the family, and frame them all seems very intentional and like they knew exactly what they were doing, this less professionally made sign, I would argue, is going to have some unintended consequences because it wasn't thought out.
Okay, I'm gonna pee for a second because I need to pee again. Sorry, my bladder's just really like terrible. I gotta go pee. Sorry, I'm back. Just like looking into some things on my other laptop. Anyway, I'm gonna continue with this. Sorry about that.
I was up late gaming last night, so sorry. This is the version of me that you're getting today. But let's talk about some bad business things. Now, signs like this, I think, happen accidentally. Kohl's, Staples, Dick's is not the order I would have gone with. But there are some businesses who know exactly what they're doing.
Cold staple sticks. What does that even mean? Cold staple sticks.
Let's see if you can keep a straight face. One such business is Stiff Nipples Refrigeration and Air Conditioning. Not to be outdone by these attorneys at law.
Gutcher and Beaver. Oh, here we go again with the Beaver. Oh my gosh.
You can find them at gutcherbeaver.com, a website with some strange results.
Gotcha, Beaver.
My Google search history gonna have me on some lists. And while there is the classic D's Nuts, there's also the Pink Beaver Waxing Boutique. Where a
Pink Beaver, gotta love.
well-groomed beaver is a pink beaver. Of course, you can always go straight for anal. Now offering home delivery.
What the fuck? That is nasty as hell. Oh, it's done? Wow. I finished that? That's crazy. So, yeah. Fashion. Bad designs. They exist everywhere. She will never run out of content because they're gonna be like... They're gonna be everywhere. They're gonna be everywhere, I'm telling you. Like, these people are cray-cray. They be cray-cray. And I did. I did. Why are you still here? I thought you were AFK. I'm kidding. I'm messing with you. Yeah, now I gotta like, I wanna check this study from... Oh no, actually, I wanna watch venting people from TikTok. So I'm gonna watch this venting video from TikTok. It's from African perspective. Choo-choo. These African perspective, and I love her hair with this one. I like how her hair looks. I'm so sorry. I just have to say that. Like, that's fabulous hair. I mean, come on. But yeah, apparently these people are getting denied vacation time. And yeah, I've had these sort of experiences with work. Like not being able to just say sorry. Yeah, what do you call that? Yeah, it's crazy that I've never like, yeah, when I was working at the call center, usually people would like, yeah, they could like, it's crazy how they would like decline your request. Even if it's medical, it's for medical reasons. It's kind of dumb, honestly. Like, I think it's they're liable when they do that. Like, when they try to like stop you from getting like important surgery and stuff like that. Yeah, that could like, yeah, that could be something that is against like some laws. Well, at least in Australia. But yeah, they happen here. So I don't know. Let's see.
By okay, so the videos we're going to be checking out today are videos about how those people are trying to get paid time off from work. Some people are trying to take sick days and so many, time off from work for different reasons, and then they get rejected and told, no, we're not giving you. You get denied because definitely you have to tell your manager that, hey, I'm taking this time off, and then get denied. Why? Because they can decide. That is why you're asking them to begin with. But many people are giving a rant on this. But before we get right into this video, please make sure you click the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Clicking the like button really helps with the algorithm, and I appreciate that so much. Let's get right into it.
Okay, I'm gonna
You
give
know
her
how
a like.
silly it feels as a manager to get a request from another grown adult to take some time off of work and then have to click a button that says approve? Like, oh, you want to go to your grandma's funeral in Florida and hang out with your parents for a week? I'm going to
You
need to approve
can't.
that first. I don't even look at the time frames when I get PTO requests. It's all bulk approved. Just bulk approve everything. If anyone watching this works at Paycom or ADP or whatever other HR suite, we need your help changing this language. Let's get away from request and approve. It's just a notification.
Yeah, it's so crazy. Like, yeah, how we have to request and all that shit. Like, honestly, like some people, well, me personally, if I receive that denied, that's just gonna motivate me to leave the job. Like, that's not like, yeah, like, unless of course, I'm a person who is carefree, unfortunately. Not a lot of people are like that. There's some who have shit to pay, bills, children, family, a lot of things out there, and that's very understandable. And so yeah, they're very, yeah, unfortunately, like they couldn't take advantage of this sort of stuff because you got people declining their requests, whatever request they've got. And not only that, it's not even enough for the basic stuff. Like, Jesus Christ, remember there was COVID? Like, that took me like 2 weeks to get over. Yeah, it took me 2 weeks to get rid of COVID. Both times I had it. I had it twice, even with the vaccine. So yeah, and they're only giving what, 10 days a year? Are you serious? Are, like, honestly, that's like, are you kidding? So yeah. I like jobs that offer like at least a day, a month to like give you like just time off. Some jobs are offering that, so yeah. If you're looking for a job or something.
At my job right now, they're doing a 7-day mandate, and they have been for about 2.5 months. So that's 8
Oh,
hours
that's
every day you have to be
crazy.
there. Some high schoolers work there. They work the second shift. They work like 3 to 11. And obviously, that's probably really hard. I can't imagine going to high school on
Yeah.
top of this shit.
Yeah, like you're studying from 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 7 hours and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. What the fuck? 11 o'clock. And of course, after 11 o'clock, they have to like do some after work stuff, go home, drive, whatever, like take public transport. Um, and after that, they'd be preparing to like bed, they'd be eating. So basically, the very important times for sleeping, which is 10 o'clock to 12 o'clock, is ching, it's gone. The best time to like get as much sleep as you can. Like, how are they gonna study for the next day? How are they gonna be? That's insane. That's insane. For real. I'm sorry, but that's crazy. I'm gonna hide myself because
But
I'm gonna do
this kid
something behind the scenes.
asked for work off. He's like, "Hey,
Well,
can I have work
behind my
off? Like, not
scenes.
not paid time, none of that, but just like he needs a day off because his graduation is coming up." And yeah, they denied him. They're like, "Sorry, you're not hired in yet, so you don't have PTO, so you can't take any time off." And he's like, "I'm literally like graduating high school. I just want to go to my graduation." And they're like, "Sorry, you can't take a day off." And I just wanted to
Yeah, like what the I honestly just don't go. Like, if I always tell them, like, if I were a manager, I don't want to be a manager personally. I don't want to do that shit. Even a team leader, I don't want to be doing that shit. Like, power, like sort of like a power trip sort of situation. Um, but yeah, I definitely understand like their requirements. They have requirements, like number of people they need to like settle. But yeah, there's a lot of ways they could communicate that, like communicate it as a team, talk about it to each other. Like, unfortunately, it has to be this amount of people. Basic stuff. I learned this from college. Like, you usually study you usually go to like, yeah, they talk about those basic stuff because yeah, it just requires basic common sense sometimes. And like these managers sometimes as well, like it's like they just forgot the basic task for the job. Like, it's like they kind of forgot it and just ding, just love managing, but their actual jobs are to like actually be there in case things get really like crazy. Like, yeah, and I've experienced managers from hospitality, restaurants, and all that to call centers that are actually going to help whenever things go like crazy. And at the same, but a lot of them are actually not gonna do anything at all. Like, they're not gonna be doing the frontline part of the job, like talking to people or interacting with them. They're just gonna be telling people to do it. Yeah, do it. Yeah, do it. Do it. So yeah, they just, yeah, these managers just get too greedy. They happen everywhere, honestly. Even in like other industries out there, childcare, for example. I think even like, I think it depends on like what you're working. I think it's always good to like, those are the sort of questions you should be asking before you accept any sort of job. Like, how much entitlements do I get? How many do I get any certain time offs, and like the process, like if you have to ask for approval and all that shit. Because yeah, those things, I think those things matter more than the paycheck. And trust me, I've had my experience just looking at the pay and like, ooh, thinking it's a good job. But yeah, then again, they just treat you like a fucking number when you're actually in it. Like, they won't treat you like human. So yeah, sorry. Just keep that in mind, I guess.
To put that on TikTok because, you know, maybe, I don't know, maybe it'll go viral or something and we can have a larger conversation. The state of work in America is fucked. It's fucked. It's so fucking bad. Like, to mandate 7 days a week for like
Yeah, that's
months on end and then
insane.
give all your employees like 5 days of PTO and then go, you can't take any time off otherwise, is so fucked up, dude. It's so bad. And it's like, I'm almost used to it at this point because I'm just like in it, but like it's not.
I feel bad for these. Like, yeah, I don't, like, honestly, I don't know. Some people are probably like able to handle it, but I guess I just know my value. I think I could be more valuable to another company somewhere, that, or I could build my own if I need to, Like, you just need capital after all. There's a lot of startups there with no fucking ideas at all. Like, they're just fake ideas, if anything. Bad Blood, remember that book? Um, but yeah, they were able to amass millions of dollars from like investment capitalists and governors, actually. Crazy things.
Not good, dude. And I don't know, dude. This shit sucks, dog. But I'm about to take a nap, so that's cool.
Bitch, ain't nothing gonna stop me from going to Miami on my birthday. Bitch, I'm in my 20s, working a night shift for y'all every weekend. I get off watching everybody come home from the club and living a life. Bitch, I've been here, never calling out, and I request off 3 months in advance to go on my birthday trip, and y'all gonna decline me for one fucking weekend?
Oh, wow. 3 weeks in advance too. That's crazy. And oh, yep, I had those experiences. Like, it's insane that they would do that. Honestly, a whole power trip.
Y'all can't find nobody to replace me for one weekend? Bitch, I'm most definitely coming down with the flu. Trust.
Companies are saying that younger employees are starting to call in sick way more than like older employees ever did, and that is costing them a ton of money. American employees reinvent the sick day. This article also mentions the unwillingness to take a sick day in the US is always seen as like a badge of honor. But since the pandemic, they have seen an incredible shift in the amount of people that are taking sick days and how many of those sick days that they're using. And that people are starting to be more willing to use sick days for mental health days. That the way people relate to their jobs is totally shifting. And that people do want work-life balance. The other thing that they noted was that younger coworkers usually looked to their older coworkers for like, what is it that they're supposed to do when they are sick? So if they're sick, they still came into work, didn't take a sick day. And now that has shifted dramatically because everyone across all generations is like, screw this. I want a work-life balance. If I have sick time, I'm using it. I need mental health
I think
days.
that's actually true. I've had, yeah, before I left before I left the call center job, we would like discuss what dates we would like be taking time offs and all that shit. And yeah, like, it got to the point where like the sick day off, the paid off, is just for yeah, the sick paid offs are just for basic basic things like life stuff, you know, whenever you have to like take care of your whenever you anything really, like whenever you have an appointment, which is honestly wrong, I find. Like, shouldn't the company be supporting their workers even just a tiny bit? If you couldn't afford it, like, I'm sorry, but this, we can just give you half of your paycheck as like some sort of like thing. Like, it's so easy to communicate, but obviously the businesses wouldn't do this because that would be like a loss of profit. They wouldn't be making money. So yeah, stop thinking about like in Japan, because that's how they used to think in Japan. Stop thinking that you will stay loyal to like a certain company for the rest of your life, because they will never give a fuck about you when something goes wrong with you. They'll just think about the money, the expense, the money. So just don't, okay? Just like if you, while you're still there, yeah, you're a very valuable person to a company. You should never be treated like this, like you should never let yourself be treated like a number, because you're something. You're something. And I'm saying that to you, to anyone who's watching this, to anyone who's probably in the VOD. Trust your worth. Know your worth. You're worthy. You're worthy.
I need to take better care of myself because no one else is going to.
Why you caught me in this conference room?
Well, I'm about to explain everything, and we have to use this for my office for the time being while they renovate mine.
If you about to fire me, just do that. You ain't got to do all this.
I'm not.
This room ain't even that cute.
Why every single conversation that we have, you always
And y'all need to fix the AC. I've been sweating.
Okay, Brown, that's out of my control. They're remodeling this building.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
Just, can you listen to what I have to tell you?
Go ahead.
So you put in for PTO, paid time off.
I did.
For the next 2 weeks.
Yep.
Listen, we're
Denied.
critically low staff
I don't care nothing about
we're
no
very
critical.
short-staffed.
I don't
Can you
care
just let
about
me
critical
speak, please?
condition. Go to the emergency room or something. That ain't got critical. Ain't got
Brown,
nothing to
it's
do with me.
hot. I'm not in the mood for this. I am just relaying again, just like I've told you many times in the past. I am just the messenger for this. Okay?
I'm about to leave today. So what y'all gonna do?
Okay, Brown. Well, I need to.
What you gonna do? You gonna
Because of the critical staffing, we are under a critical staffing. There's a blanket of that over this agency right now.
Sorry, I
We
meant
don't
Cap.
have
See, you
enough
making me
staff.
be Cap. I don't care nothing about no
understand that you
blanket.
have plans.
I don't care nothing about no
understand that
cover.
This was approved 5 months ago, Brown. Things have changed within the
It was
within
approved
the 5 months. All right, please listen to me again. If you have issues at the very end of this conversation, I will let you know.
We're going to go ahead so I can be quiet.
Okay, well, in a nutshell, in short, we're denying you that time off, Brown. Okay, you can take the week, this first week, since you already have plans to leave, like you said, tomorrow. I understand that, and I try to fight for you on that end.
No, you
We're
didn't.
able
You
to cover a
lost. You
week.
lost the fight.
We're able to. I could have given you no weeks off.
You
We're
must have
able
got
to
knocked
give
out.
you this first week off.
That
I
is
understand you made reservations. I
crazy.
understand that you have.
Wow, yeah,
flights
I
that are booked.
understand
You
why
can
she'd
take
be
this first
pissed.
week
I'd
off.
be pissed
We don't
too.
have staffing for the second
Can I
week,
say
Brown.
cool? Can I talk?
We don't have staffing for the second
Okay,
week.
I understand. Now can I talk?
Brown, if you have
Either-
any questions or concerns, you know who you need to reach out to. You need
Oh,
to reach
bitch,
out to
just let the bitch
corporate.
talk.
I'm gonna reach out to you. Either I'm gonna be an employee and take off, or I'm not gonna be an employee and take off. Either way, I'm taking off. You get what I'm saying?
Ah,
I
yeah.
understand that.
So
you're
if y'all
frustrated.
short staffing,
I would
y'all
be
better make something
frustrated
work,
just
because
as
y'all
much
gonna
as
be
you
even
are.
shorter. Y'all gonna
I
be even shorter.
understand, I understand you're frustrated. If you have any questions or concerns, that sounds like a concern to me. You can speak up to the lieutenant on that. I am just a messenger for the
You
lieutenant.
finna get a room and make concern level.
Brown,
That's what you finna get. Concern
well, that
that.
has nothing to do with me, Brown. Like I said, you can.
Can I go?
I can set up a meeting with the lieutenant if that's something
can
that
I
you'd
go?
like to do.
If I ain't scared of the captain, what you think I'm scared of the lieutenant for?
I never said that you're scared of anybody. I'm giving you the
Girl.
opportunity. As an employee,
I go,
you have
Cap?
equal rights. Would you like a meeting with the lieutenant?
Ain't nothing equal over here.
Okay, then I'm going to take that as you do not want a meeting
No,
with the
I
lieutenant.
just
Is
want
that
to go.
correct?
Yes, I want to go.
Okay, you can go.
You know, some of the people are actually saying, oh,
That's
both of them are not
crazy.
listening to each other, or the lady is not actually not paying attention. The one who's recording the video, she's not paying attention to or listening to what she has to say. And it's like, why would you even listen to this kind of thing? Because this is a situation that is very provoking and annoying. Because why would
Yeah.
somebody give you a notice like 5 months, you approved it 5 months ago, and all of a sudden a day two, and you're like, a day before that, the person actually takes their time off from work, because you've already approved it. They already have their plans together and everything together as to, oh, you know, especially when you already have your mind that, hey, like settled, you're not going into work this particular day, and then somebody just comes to you and just change it up and tell you, oh, hey, it's not going to be approved. And it's like, oh, you had all this time, this month and weeks and months and months. You couldn't even tell the person that, hey, you can't take this particular day off, and then all of a sudden you want to say it then, and you think that I don't blame her for really not listening to her and just interrupting her while she speaks,
Yeah.
because you should be
Honestly, like like fuck that bitch, like trying to do the whole power trip. I'm just the messenger. I'm just your messenger. Like she couldn't even be human to this person. Like she has to after shoving it in their face, after the corporate shoves it in their face that they could change the fucking system, like they could just change the day of request just like that, and then later on, like, yeah, like couldn't be even like a tiny bit human, because they have to like, it's insane. Like I just, yeah, this is probably why I just gave up from the whole like corporate life. Like honestly, no way I'm gonna be treated like that. And in a way I can understand, why people are just giving up and the world is being seen as hell, because it is. People like these are what makes the world a little bit like shit, honestly. I'm just sorry.
interrupted. You guys had so many times, so many months to talk about that or see if it's actually okay, and you're as long as you already accepted it, find a way around it. If you need somebody to replace the person, temporarily while she's gone, do that. Don't come and be like, hey, you can't take it off. And like at that point, I just feel like you definitely have something against me and you just want us to have an issue. It's either you're trying to micromanage me so badly, you're trying to make the workplace so toxic for me so I can be unhappy, because that's just what it is.
One of my coworkers is going on PTO this week, and whenever someone goes on PTO, they have to make a PTO document. That way we know what to work on while they're gone and they don't come back to a literal dumpster fire. It's very nice. It's very all hands on deck. I think that's very sweet. This person who made the document, I've never really worked with him before. So when he sent the document out, he was like, hey, can we meet on Zoom to talk about it? So we hop on Zoom and I'm like, hey, it's so nice to meet you. Are you going anywhere fun for PTO? And this man reacts like I just asked for his social security number. He goes, how did you know I was going on PTO? We're going over your PTO document. And he goes, oh, I'm going on a cruise with my girlfriend to the Bahamas? I was like, are you going on a cruise with your girlfriend to the Bahamas? Because it doesn't really sound like you're sure. And I totally get being private and having your limits, but our last in-person meeting, people were literally crying because they were delving into childhood traumas, except me and like 3 other people. And he was one of the people who delved into it. So now I know his deepest, darkest trauma from childhood. So I figured PTO wouldn't be crossing a line. But I was like, okay, we all have our limits. PTO is yours. I get it. I understand. I'll respect it. Then he goes on to say that they're not leaving the boat because they don't have passports. But call me crazy, I think you need a passport to come back from the Bahamas, right? I didn't ask or say anything because I already thought I was prying. So I was like, hey, have fun on vacation. And then I talked to my dad about it, and my dad's like, you definitely need a passport to come back. I don't know if he'll be able to come back. And I was like, you know what? We're going to find out soon enough. Because if he doesn't come back, guess who's doing his work until he does?
Y'all, let me tell you how this job just been. And I don't even give a fuck no more because I already know when my last day gonna be at this job. I'm finna be bucking it. So here we go. I'm off Thursdays and Fridays at the job that I'm currently at, right? So I had 28 hours of PTO. I'm like, well, before I quit, I want to use my PTO, even though most of the time your PTO dead ass gets eaten up in taxes. Like last time I used my PTO, I didn't even see the PTO because it got eaten up in taxes. So I'm like, cool, I'm gonna plan it correctly. I'm putting in a 2 weeks in my head, but I'm not telling them I'm taking 2 weeks. So I'm off Thursday, Friday. That would be February 8th and 9th. So I use my PTO for the 10th, 11th, 12th, and 13th, the 10th, 11th, and 12th, right? I would come back to work on the 13th, and I use my PTO for Valentine's Day because me and my bestie are gonna go see Dustin Conrad. So Then February 16th is the end of the pay period. So you see how I did that?
Sorry, hello
yeah,
now.
I was just
How
gonna
are
gracefully
you?
bow
Sorry about
out.
that. I was on mute.
Yeah, y'all already knew I was gonna be off Thursday, Friday, and then I was thinking that he was gonna give me the PTO, so I was gonna be off Saturday, Sunday, Monday, come back Tuesday, be off Wednesday, and then that will be my last day. But no, let me show y'all this. What does that say? Denied, 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 denied. I gotta work today at 4, so I'm sure I'm gonna get an explanation.
Yeah, that would piss me off. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that would piss me off. Oh my god, it's... Oh, wow, that's crazy.
But baby, that was just your warning. PTO, prepare the others, because I won't fucking be there. I will be training at my new job. He really just tried it. I was really
Honestly.
trying to do the right thing.
Yeah, that would piss me off so bad. Yeah. Oh, I mean, she has a new job, so... Sis, just fucking leave. Leave, leave, leave. Goodbye, bitches, you know? Because, yeah, that is fucking annoying, TBH, if they do that shit. Whole power trip situation.
And leave without giving y'all 2 weeks, but still get my... You know what? But fuck the PTO. Fuck that shit. You can have it. The hell? And February 14th, that's the concert. So I ain't know what the fuck. I don't give a fuck. I wasn't gonna be there no goddamn way. First time I try to use all my PTO and y'all deny it. They better not try to get me and try to fire me when I come in today on some shit they think I'm trying to use my PTO and quit. But either way, I don't give a damn. I start my new job Thursday. So once they tell me when they need me, it's sayonara to these bitches. I don't even care about their fuck ass guys.
Yeah, bitch, prepare a document and say, I quit, bitch, good luck, see you later. You know, just be like, fuck them. Like, honestly, like, fuck them. Treat me like I'm nothing, and I will treat you like nothing. Like, bitch, I'm not gonna be like, no way. I'll mirror whatever you're fucking doing. I'll mirror it. Like, I'll be doing it to you, like, twice or probably 5 million times more. Cause, like, bitch, seriously.
Damn PTO, bitch, I can have that shit. I'm gonna make it back 10 goddamn fold. Denial is a river in Egypt. Prepare the others, I won't be coming.
Hello? Yeah, this is your manager calling. I have you down. You're on my schedule today. Are you en route to work or? Yeah, and I'm not en route. No, I request to be off today and tomorrow. Yeah, no, I denied that request. I denied that. Okay.
Denied. So excuse me. You don't get to deny day offs if they tell you in advance. Like this is my thing as well. They give you some sort of obligations once you sign that ink. Once you put your name on that thing, once you agree to the contract, they're gonna be using you. So yeah, be careful.
You thought I was coming in? So I put you on the schedule.
Good job.
Got the schedule mixed up.
Marilyn Parker, who is a real person at a real job, asked for a mental health day, and her boss's response went viral. She was not sick. She didn't have the flu. She didn't have a cold. Like, no reason that other bosses would consider a legitimate reason to call out of work. She's a web developer, and in this really like professional space, she has suffered greatly from depression, and she said it definitely...
I'm sorry. Oh, wow. Yeah, look at that. It's a really professional web developer. That's a, like, wow. Yeah, that they, like, anything related to, like, computers would, like, probably fry our brains, especially to that level. I mean, like, web development is more on, like, the front bit. But, yeah, like, the design bit, like, the layout and the framework stuff. But, yeah, imagine, like, the other developers out there. Like, wow. And they're being it's being shoved in their faces that, nah, I'm sorry. That's why even Google's like practice in terms of like trying to make their employees stay in Google's offices as much as they can is even predatory. It's ooh, like that's fucked. That's fucked. Like it's like it's like a glamorous prison in a way, because you'll be stuck there working all day, all night, because you're basically living in your office. You're living in your like you're living there with them. Yeah. Weird.
Inhibits her ability to do her work effectively when it hits. She said it's like trying to work with a broken hand. So she sends out an email to her colleagues giving them an honest answer as to why she wasn't going to be at work that day. She told them, look, hopefully by next week I'll be refreshed. I'll be back to my old self 100% by next week. But listen to this. This is what her boss said, okay? Hey, Madeline, I just wanted to personally thank you for sending emails like this. Every time you do, I use it as a reminder of the importance of using sick days for mental health. I can't believe this is not standard practice at all organizations. You are an example to us all and help cut through the stigma so we can all bring our whole selves to work. And just so we're clear, I am totally on board with using sick days as mental health days. Unfortunately, what I have been seeing is companies rebranding sick days as wellness days so that people aren't asking for a group of sick.
Honestly, they should allow a different. They should either include wellness days to the whole package, like turn it into a package with the sick days. Create a separate process, like a separate benefit to their employees where they could have at least like 1 day off, 2 days off, depending on how long. There's a lot of ways, but obviously these companies are trying to save as much money as they can, because obviously if you times that to like 1,000 employees, that's gonna be a lot of money. So
Days
yeah.
and separate mental health days, where I think they absolutely should be completely separate, because mental health days are a completely separate issue. Mental health days are not when you're necessarily sick with cold or flu or anything like that, but mental health days are meant to help you avoid burnout, which can lead to long-term serious health issues and put you out of work long term.
Using your vacation time as an escape from your life. I used to do this all the time. Corporate America loves when you hate your job so much you just burn out and you just feel like you have to get any type of time off that you can. You look at your saved banked PTO hours and you're like, okay, now's the time to do it. You ignore all of your responsibilities. You're like, oh, this is next month's problem, not this month's problem. Or like, yeah, when I come back, I'm gonna be super refreshed and everything's just gonna feel so much better. It never does. Literally, one of my improvement plans, I don't even know.
Yeah, I think I remember whenever I'd have a long day off or something. I just get really anxious the day before I go back to work. I'm starting to have some sort of yeah, it's that uneasiness. That feeling of uneasiness, oh shit, what's gonna happen next? And yeah, it just activates my whole senses. I think it just gets me to 1,000,000%, where I just get really scared. It's weird as well, because I don't know why I'm doing that.
It wasn't performance improvement related. It was just me telling executive leadership that I hated this role. And they were like, well, you have a lot of saved PTO hours, because I couldn't take time off ever because my client load was crazy. They were like, you have a lot of saved PTO hours. Why don't you go take a week off and then come back and we can readdress these things? And my gullible self believed that. I was like, when I come back, everything's gonna be so much better. I'm gonna have such a different mindset. No, I came back and within the first 2 hours, I had to go into a client meeting. We had to go over everything that I missed since I had been gone. Okay. And then I had a giant new workload that I was supposed to complete before the end of the day because I've been gone for...
Oh, wow, that's crazy. So they just bombarded you with jobs and tasks. Oh, that's crazy. Oh my God. Thank God Australia has some sort of laws to make sure that they don't do this sort of shit. That's crazy. Ooh. I mean, I guess it depends if you're on a contract, but then contracts get paid more than the average, contracts are actually they add more benefits, more salary to your pay, and it actually increase year by year compared to an award rate sort of employee where they just rely on whatever the government declares. Nothing wrong with that. It's good, but yeah, at the same time, yeah, they kind of try to own you in a way. That's weird as well because I've never experienced anything like that in my life. Like no way. Like yeah, no way. But I do hear. Even my boyfriend says they have to catch up on work from like the times they're gone and all that shit. And I guess that varies, it varies on the profession that you're working at. If you have like a certain, like, it depends on the task, but yeah, like what, that's insane to like actually, what a false promise to do. Like sometimes it just feels like they're doing this on purpose just to overwhelm you. And a company in Europe, I think it was Orange, a company in Europe called Orange was found guilty of yeah, actually doing that, deliberately making their work conditions insufferable, like it's really really tough and toxic to make employees quit so that they don't have to pay them any sort of I don't know, I think it's like benefits when they fire them. um and so yeah, some employees ended up jumping, ending their lives, unfortunately, because of that, because it will feel like a prison at some point, right? Like that will start feeling like paradise if like you put a person to that much stress and pressure, I'd say.
Like 2 weeks, and it was just like, oh yeah, since you can just do that. Well, I had like, I'm not even kidding you, like thousands of emails in my inbox that were completely unread, and I was like, when am I gonna get to that? When am I gonna actually like ease back into this? And this was like a Friday that I came back on too, because my stupid self was like, yeah, I'll come back on a Friday because Fridays are chill.
Yeah.
People are gonna leave me alone and I can just like ease back into work. My solution here is I'm hosting a time that you can actually take time off with me next summer, which I'm so excited about. It's going to be an exquisite trip. Like, I'm talking like done for you. You just have to show up. Why wouldn't you want to take work off with the anti-work girl boss? Like, that's a no-brainer. It's gonna be so much lazy girl stuff, right? Like, we're gonna make this very restorative, very relaxing. There's gonna be a ton of time with me where we can go over like what's actually the problem. Because while getting drunk in Cabo for vacation is super fun, I've done that, love it, doesn't fix the problem. And you come back to work and you're like, wait, I still hate this. Wait, I still don't know what I'm doing with my life. So we actually get to work together and like, okay, is it actually job hopping? Is that what you need to be doing right now? Is it just advocating for more work-life balance right now? Is it some type of internal shift? Is it absolutely nothing to do with work and you just need to go find a hobby? Are you interested in side hustling? Are you interested in a different way outside of the corporate box? It's gonna be conversations like that with like-minded people, and I will be there for you. So stay tuned for more updates. We're doing this next summer. I have my next planning meeting next week and I'm so excited. And
hey Veronica, have a seat. Okay.
Oh, I love Veronica. I
just wanted to let you know that we weren't able to approve your time off. Oh no, I already booked everything though.
Veronica is an icon. I
Yeah,
swear.
I can't cancel it, so. Well, I don't know what to tell you because we can't approve it. Oh no. Well, in that case, I'm just gonna take a week and a half off for my mental health. It's not vacation. It's for my mental health. I need to be away from this place. Yeah. Well, all right. I think you'll be okay without me, Susan. I believe in you. But anyways, yeah, I'll be in Santorini for a week and a half because therapy isn't enough, okay? Santorini should do the trick. Anyways, half off at
Bitch,
Starbucks,
Santorini won't do the trick, bitch. You gotta go to Cabo. You gotta go to other places after that, bitch. And after that, you gotta rest at work. Oh no, not at work, at home. You gotta rest at home and adjust. And after that, you work half days. I gotta work, if that was me at least.
2 trenches to get through the day, right?
That's another incentive for employers to like treat their employees well with exciting memories. Like, hello, take them out. Take them to like, I don't know, a vacation to Disneyland or something. Like, is that really like a lot, considering especially big companies making a lot of money through ad revenues alone? Just ad revenues. So yeah, it's not hard to like invest in your people so they could they could stay productive. So in the end, it benefits you. So yeah, I think there needs to be a change on the whole. Maybe just on the employer's rights and the balance of things, how technically this concept of like denying time offs and requiring you to work certain amounts of hours is, yeah, the lack of flexibility is the problem. They're not willing to like adjust, do the adjusting themselves rather than the employee, considering that employees do adjust a lot of their lives around work. Sometimes I remember when I was an employee, I would skip some of my appointments with HRT just because work, they don't allow. I remember those days.
Anyways, thank you, Susan. Thank you. Bye. Thank you. You're the best. Thank you.
My mom just texted me talking about, did you check with your job to see if they're gonna approve you off on these 3 days because before I booked the flight for a trip we doing? And I'm just like, which I didn't, but I'm like, book the flight. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna put the request in, and then she was like, you think they're gonna approve it?
Why are you asking that?
I don't know. You did things when you had a job.
Honestly, yeah, don't question yourself. Like if they do something like this, like try to like tell you one day that sorry, your PTO is denied after they approved it, or something's another scenario I'm thinking of is sometimes they actually like don't give you any response until your day off, until that request is nearby, like 2 weeks before or a week before, and then they'll just tell you, it's denied. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, are you fucking for real? Like, I got seriously pissed when that happened to me. But it's just being like showing a bitchy face to your fucking, like, try to be nice, try to be professional. You're still in a professional environment, so you gotta be nice and tell them, okay, thanks for letting me know. And then just resign, bitch. Just resign. Fuck that company. They don't care about you. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. I'm sorry. I sound like I'm a fucking weird bitch, but no, actually just take advantage of your vacation bank first. If you have a vacation bank, take advantage of those, like, or use your sick days. Like, use your sick days, because bitch, you deserve that time off. You are important, like, you're not just a number, you're a human being. I don't It's weird how these, like, the truth is, like, companies are made to like represent a team, a teams of people working together to reach a common goal in it. So yeah, if you actually look at it, you're already doing a lot. If you're working, if you're kissing the ass of the corporate overlords, yeah, I appreciate you for being this strong. Or anyone. I hope I'm not sure, unfortunately, as to how the small and medium businesses work around other countries, the United States, for example. But at least in Australia, yeah, it's kind of good to see them prioritizing on these smaller and medium enterprises rather than the giants, because yeah, that's not good. If you create these sort of like giant companies, they're often like, they often forget that, they kind of forget thinking about the ethics of things, unfortunately, for the sake of profits. And yeah, and shareholders, that's what they use them on. If you look at the PDS, public disclosure statements, it's easy to look for one. You just look at the stock exchange and search for a certain company. Someone will have a prospectus, if they call that, if they are gonna introduce themselves on the stock exchange, or if they're gonna make an announcement. They just say all those shit. And yeah, a piece of fucking paper telling them that, oh, we made money, we made this a lot, ooh, wow, money. But the truth is, they fucking fuck over the employees just so that they could reach that profit. Okay, sorry, I'll stop getting pissed because I sound mad.
When you were younger, but over here, when I put a request in, it's not actually requesting off. This is what they professionally call it. That is a way of me letting you know that I'm not going to get it on that day. So if they don't approve it, I'm still not going to show up. So book the flight. I'm going to make it to the trip. Like, the job.
Also, why does this dude look like he has a fucking... Did he get some of those, you know, Botox, you know? Because I'm jealous of his lip. Like, boy, is that natural? Ain't
got nothing to do with me being able to get on the flight. You know what I'm saying? So book the trip. The fuck?
That is
Most
true.
of the young guys
Just book the trip. If you're listening, just book the trip. Just listen to me and book the trip. Just do it. Like, fuck these people. We're probably gonna die soon anyway. I'm sorry. Knock. Don't say I'm sorry. That is kind of mean, but hey, it might happen. You'll never know.
If you're trying to get any time off from work, they're just letting you know, because at the end of the day, it's not like you can stop them from doing it. They're already prepared to... They're just informing you to know that, oh, hey, I'm taking the time off. So why should you... Like, I'm not letting you know so you can... I'm not putting in a request, but it's just informing you.
Yeah, like more of like a discretion, you know? When did they do that, honestly? When did the company start doing that? Like instead of just letting you know that, oh, I won't be working on this day. Honestly, another technique I've found is to just make a fucking excuse, honestly. Just make any medical excuse or like any family related, because they should show those excuses of their ass cracks. We just use a random excuses. I do. Like, I just tell them that I have an appointment for my tumor. I'm so sorry, this sounds really bad, but I did technically have something on my neck then. So, yeah, I just went with it. Like, I didn't lie or anything, but I just added a few days, you know, so that I could fucking rest, because hello, are they really gonna make me fucking get sick of this fucking job? 38 hours? Like, yeah. At the same time, I appreciate the people who are doing it. Call center jobs, really tough. Really tough. It's where you're finding the worst of people. I don't know if they're being nice or like, it's weird. You'll see puppets of the company. You'll see bootlickers, ass kissers, politics as well. Politics is involved sometimes, and that PTO requests and whole workforce management bullshit. I'm thankful that they didn't track our what do you call this, mouse. They never track our mouse or our shit. So yeah, I was able to like slack off when I was working for a call center back then. Cause bitch, no way. Like, I was only getting paid like minimum wage.
That I'm not gonna...
I was working like, I remember working like well, it's not really a business advisor, but yeah, the like weekend, I kind of have a hard time making boundaries, especially on a customer to, you know, and these customers were businesses at the same time. I remember back then. But some are just crazy that they'll ask you to do ridiculous stuff. It's so insane, and they're fucking acting like they're entitled at it just because they use the service.
Be present, because you should know, and you should not sit down there and be thinking, oh, you have the right to be like, oh, I'm gonna accept it, or no, I'm gonna reject it, because they already have their plans ready. Like, it's time to go and do whatever you feel like. Okay, I actually do know there's some managers that just do this out of spite, like because they just don't like you.
Yeah.
Sometimes they could just bring their personal feelings into the whole situation. Some
Yeah.
are just so mean and wicked and very.
But that's on them, you know. They lack professionalism. That's one thing. You shouldn't, like, no matter how you personally feel about someone, you shouldn't be like involving work with it. But of course, it's because they keep it within themselves, right? That's why they could do that. They never really, like, they pretend. They're snakes, in summary. Snakes. They pretend to like you but stab you behind your back. Eventually, like, they're so weird.
Devilish that they do not want some people to just have a break off of work, and they'll be like, hey, like, I just denied you taking the time off from work. And like, why would you do that though? And the crazy thing is, I feel like it's like you're offended. Like, the most offensive one is the one where I'm trying to take a time off of work for, like, maybe I'm asking you, I'm putting in the request, maybe possibly months before that time. Could be 4 months, could be 3 months, and you're still denying it. Like, that, that's just the, you know.
That's insane. That's that's crazy. Like, back when I was working, I remember they would build, like, the managers would build like some sort of like spreadsheet to like know what times you're not working. But eventually they added another process in there, which is like fucking requesting it first, because obviously people are just putting their names on it, like putting on their names on whatever they could grab, because that's showing how much pressure they're receiving from the job. You know, it's not like, it's because the job is actually stressful, so they end up having to like, resort in
But that's the height of it
different
entirely,
ways,
because at
which
this
is
point, I feel like you definitely have something against the person, because you will. Why would you even do that to someone? And it's
Yeah.
like they didn't just ask you and be like, hey, you know, I'm taking this time off. They're not telling you just maybe if you giving you a short notice. No, they're giving you a long notice so you can know. And in most instances, these people already have a plan that they are, you know, taking this time off is rightfully what they are supposed to do. Please make sure you click the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Clicking the like button really helps with the algorithm, and I appreciate that so much.
wow. Yeah, I'm just like, I like her because she talks about those sort of stuff, life stuff, you know. um me. um but yeah, I hope you guys know your value. If you're listening or something, I hope you guys know your value and your skills, your perspective. Those are expensive things, I'd say, priceless things that you could like you could even start your own business if you want to. Like, you could start a business selling things you create. These days you can even make money through Twitch now, for example. So yeah, to whoever's here, know your worth. You are amazing. And yeah, never forget that. Always find for better jobs elsewhere, because, you know, you got to. These companies will never treat you like any sort of like child. They'll never treat you like like you're someone who's actually helping them. They're just gonna look at you and see, oh, an employee, one of the oceans of employees that they will pay. Yeah, I'm gonna look into some Chinese stuff. So if you guys don't know, there were floods. There are floods still going on in China at the moment. And yeah, there's many things out there. Sorry, I have to click her thing.
What's going on?
And
From the night of June 15th to the 16th, heavy rainstorms.
As you can see, the CCP is being passive aggressive at their own people too, which is crazy, at their own citizens. Like, what's wrong with them? What's wrong? Like, what's wrong with their crazy, like, I don't know.
From the night of June 15th to the 16th, heavy rainstorms hit the northern part of Meizhou, Guangdong. The water levels in the reservoirs rose dramatically. On the night of the 16th, without any prior warning, the authorities released water from the reservoirs in Pingyuan County and Jialing County. This caused
Okay.
widespread flooding, submerging many villages.
That's crazy.
Residents banded together to save themselves, their faces wet with sweat and tears, unable to sleep all night. The villages were heavily damaged, with roads and bridges destroyed, making evacuation very difficult. Now that the floodwaters have receded, the streets are littered with furniture and debris brought by the water, leaving a scene of devastation. On June 21st, the aftermath in areas like Meixian, Jialing in Guangdong, Jian County in Anhui, Guilin in Guangxi, and Longyan in Fujian revealed extensive damage. Wow, the bridges are broken and the roads are impassable. The trees in front of the house have been swept away. What a huge flood.
Rescue efforts, free help. My wife and I are volunteering to help move luggage for free. These are tourists.
Allah.
Today we finally got into the disaster area. This is my hometown. The houses are completely destroyed. The roofs have been blown to the other side of the river. The power of nature is unbeatable. The shops are ruined and useless. Many refrigerators and steamers have been washed away by the water.
Okay, I'm gonna hide myself, unfortunately.
We worked all morning
To
but
hide
couldn't
myself.
finish the cleanup. This is the biggest flood in 40 years, and almost all the first floors are flooded.
Due to the Chinese government's information blockade and the inaction of officials, people had to rely on themselves for rescue. On June 19th, hearing rumors of a potential dam failure, residents of Jialing County in Meizhou, Guangdong, packed their belongings and fled, with rescue vehicles hurriedly moving through the streets.
What's going on?
I heard the reservoir is about to collapse. Some people say this is a natural disaster, but it isn't. The flooding was caused by the combined release of water from the Changtan Reservoir in Jialing County and the
shit,
Yushu
that's
River Reservoir in
insane.
Pingyuan. They released the water
shit.
at night.
Oh wow, that's crazy. I remember, yeah, I've experienced floods before, and yeah, that was really nasty. Like, this is way worse. Like, imagine all the dirt scattered, like sewage water, rat poo, rat piss, and the bacteria and germs and infections you could get from a single cut. Not only that, the cold water, the water that is splashing on your fucking face, and the things that come with it, like nails, anything sharp. As you can see, even debris can get into these things. Yeah, and the government stops aiding them. That is stupid.
And only gave a 10-minute warning. On June 20th, disaster victims in Zhongchi Township, Wuping County, Longyan, Fujian, reported that after CCTV reporters took pictures the previous day, the relief work stopped.
Today is June 20th, the fourth day after the disaster. It's a little after 8 a.m. We're right in front of the town government. Yesterday, reporters from the central media and other places came to take pictures, but today they've stopped working. This is how they treat us in the most severely affected areas. The government is doing too little. We can't do any work inside because it's all smelly. This is the kind of society we live in now.
On June 19th, a post-flood in Shanghang, Longyan, Fujian was shared online. One sarcastically remarked, "Thank the party for its greatness and care. Without you, we wouldn't have today." The video showed an elderly couple covered in mud, resembling living statues. Such scenes were never shown in Chinese
Oh my
media.
god.
In
Oh, that's
Guangdong, the flooding hasn't
crazy.
fully receded, and now places like Guilin in Guangxi are also experiencing severe floods.
Allah.
In Guilin, residents used bathtubs as boats, no one went to work, and everyone focused on escaping. Tourists arriving in
Allah.
Guilin were shocked to find the entire city submerged in muddy water, with hospitals, bus stations, and banks submerged. I'm really devastated. I was at work and no one told me that it would flood.
Oh my god, yeah, I would feel, yeah, oh shit, going to work or going to school while it's raining on a typhoon is fucking harsh. Like, I've experienced that before, like, crazy. In the Philippines, there's a lot of typhoons. Like, it's kind of like on that border between Japan, Taiwan, and, the Philippines. So they guide, like, they're kind of on that border where typhoons and hurricanes gets formed. But yeah, they would cause severe floods. Like I think the last one really devastated the the Visayas region in the Philippines. But yeah, we encounter a lot of floods often, and like I remember having to go to the city with the rain, woo, like and getting your socks wet, everything like underneath your yeah, anything underneath your leg are already like water, like splash with water, stinky water as well. That includes sewage because yeah, poor planning and all that shit. That has something to do with this as well. Like they didn't plan their areas properly, like not well researched. And yeah, that things happen unfortunately, especially with climate change.
This is June 20th at 6:50 a.m. The water level in Guilin has slightly receded overnight, but the Anshin North area was still flooded. People were seen wading through chest-high water with smiles, not as if escaping, but as if having fun, reflecting the Chinese people's forced optimism amid despair.
A group of people wading through chest-deep water with smiles on their faces. They don't look like they're escaping, but rather having fun. The people in China live with a sense of helpless optimism. Tourists in China can't go anywhere. They don't need to go to the Li River to take a boat ride anymore. The hungry and tired people in Guilin are fortunate to have kind-hearted individuals coming to their rescue. The underground garage looks like the sea, which might sound exaggerated, but is actually the reality. On June 19th, a female employee at a pharmacy near Jiaxiang Market in Guilin was electrocuted due to flooding from the heavy rain. A netizen commented, "Frequent heavy rains, yet our infrastructure is so fragile that it can't even ensure people's safety." The government shouts, "People first," yet ordinary people lose their lives in daily activities. This tragedy exposes the flaws in public facilities and the disregard for human life. Natural disasters combined with human negligence have become the norm, with people's lives being treated as insignificant. Safety and security seem to be mere empty promises. The southern floods have been ignored by President Xi Jinping, who would have quickly sent billions if this had happened in Africa, yet he does nothing for his own suffering people. On June 20th, at Nanxi Shan Hospital in Guilin, severe flooding trapped 1,200 patients and staff. During breakfast distribution, there was chaos due to insufficient food, with nurses clutching supplies to prevent looting. A netizen stated, "In China's system,
See, do you see that behavior of them? They behave like this in the middle of a fucking disaster. They're gonna think of themselves first. That is very reflective of their government, which is Winnie the Pooh.
Humanity is repeatedly tested, not guided towards kindness. After the disaster, official information was delayed, and internal communication in the hospital was chaotic, leading to rumors and fear. In this information vacuum, selfishness and fear are magnified, with food looting being a surface issue rooted in fear and self-interest. The hospital's centralized power and lack of effective oversight and accountability were highlighted. After the disaster, there were insufficient material reserves and emergency plans, with no one held responsible, emphasizing systemic flaws. Absolute power leads to absolute corruption, fostering evil in human nature. In China's system, space for civil society organizations is limited, and people lack awareness and ability for self-rescue and mutual aid. During disasters, reliance is on the government, and if the government fails to respond effectively, chaos ensues. On June 20th, in Guilin, residents at Liuhua Road picked up food soaked by floodwater amidst the chaos. Continuous heavy rains and floods in southern China.
Where's their army? Isn't China like has one of the biggest armies in the world? Where are they and what are they doing? What the fuck are they doing? Where are they? Because obviously nothing's happening. Like, they're not anywhere. Like, yeah, that is very, like, look at those stuff. Like, it's so dumb. And it shows what sort of, yeah, I'm just frustrated. It's showing how insecure and thirsty their governments are in terms of power, because instead of helping their people in severe floods, they're going to fucking South China Sea, fucking showing their fucking boats in the fucking ocean, like building their shit in there. That's not even good, technically substandard of quality. Like, I'm just so annoyed at the moment because of the whole aggression tactic that they're doing. And yeah, at the same time, they're leaving their people like this. Not actually like hello. Like, no wonder people will wanna leave you, because you're fucking toxic. That's what they are. Toxic Winnie the Pooh. Like, Winnie the Pooh, but with like goo in it.
China
Something
caused
like
the Li
that. I
River
don't
in
know.
Guilin to overflow, flooding the train station. Officials stated that the flood was the worst in over 30 years. Some interviewed residents said that the flood was caused not just by the heavy rain, but also by releasing reservoir water. Old reservoirs built during Mao Zedong's era are now sources of flooding. Even state media admitted that rising river levels were related to reservoir water releases. On June 20th, CCTV reported that the water level in the Li River in Guilin was continuously rising. At 12:55 a.m. on the 20th, the Guilin Hydrological Station recorded a flood peak of 148.8 meters, exceeding the warning level by 2.88 meters, marking the worst flood in over 30 years.
Wow, that's
On
crazy.
June 19th, CCTV reported that due to continuous heavy rains and the release of water from upstream reservoirs, the water levels in major rivers in Guilin rose rapidly. According to hydrological data, as of 5 p.m. on the 19th, the water level at Guilin Station rose to 148.5 meters, surpassing the 1998 Li River flood level of 148.4 meters, and marking the largest flood in Guilin since 1998. Mr. Wang, a resident of Quanzhou in Guilin, said on June 19th, "Yesterday, the water rose to about 3 meters deep, and the road in front of Shuinan village was flooded and impassable." Reports from Sina and other Chinese media on June 19th showed the flooding situation from Quanshan Bridge to Jingping Mountain in Guilin. The main urban area of Guilin experienced severe flooding, leading to the closure of several scenic spots, suspension of many bus routes, and school closures. Guilin Railway Station was flooded, with water entering the waiting hall. The Six Horses scenic spot under the Li River Bridge in Guilin was completely submerged and unrecognizable. Mr. Wang from Qixing District in Guilin told mainland media that this year's flood might be worse than the one in 1998. His residence is near a tributary of the Li River, and the first-floor shops along the street were already flooded, with the surrounding area experiencing power outages. Another resident, Mr. Ling from Qixing District, said he couldn't get to the city center. In the deepest parts, the water reached chest level, turning Guilin streets into waterways, and residents had to use boats to get around. A video showed people attending a banquet at an ancestral hall in Guilin being interrupted by knee-deep water, forcing them to leave in the rain with umbrellas. Regarding the disaster, Guangxi officials only explained the heavy rain from a meteorological perspective, but the CCTV report mentioned the impact of continuous heavy rain and water release from upstream reservoirs. Mr. Wang from Quanzhou told Epoch Times continuous heavy rain took place all night the night before yesterday and continued during the day, leading to the flood. He also mentioned the issue of releasing water from the reservoir. He said there have been many floods caused by reservoirs unable to hold the water, leading to large-scale water releases. This time, reservoir water release is also a reason. Naturally, the heavy rain is a cause, with several warnings issued. According to the Guilin Daily, Guilin has 448 reservoirs. The 4 largest reservoirs upstream of the Li River are Fuzikou Reservoir, Chuanjiang Reservoir, Xiaorongjiang Reservoir, and Qingshitan Reservoir. Mr. Wang, who has studied Chinese communist history, pointed out that the reservoirs built during Mao Zedong's era have become sources of flooding. He said, these old reservoirs, built under inadequate conditions back then, have required continuous reinforcement. Strengthening the dams now costs several times more than their original construction. If a dam breaks, the downstream areas would be flooded. These hastily built reservoirs often become sources of flooding. In Anhui, the seasonal Meiyu rains have been intense, especially in Huangshan. According to China Weather News, by 4 p.m. on the 20th, the average rainfall was 11.2 times more than the same period in previous years, causing widespread damage. Walls collapsed, and minivans were swept away by the flood. In Tunxi District, the rainfall on the 20th broke records, possibly equaling or exceeding a month's worth of rain. The rain bands are expected to continue affecting Anhui on the 21st and 22nd, bringing more heavy rain. The beautiful scenery of Huangshan has turned into a vast expanse of water. The heavy rain has caused houses to collapse, and there are power, internet, and communication outages, leaving many people unaccounted for. On June 20th, local netizens reported that all the homes in the township were flooded, and some houses were directly washed away. Why is there no news from Chinese media? Currently, during the 3 summers period, summer harvest, summer planting, and summer management, China is expecting unusual weather. 8 provinces, including Hunan, are facing heavy rains, while 11 provinces, including Henan, are experiencing high temperatures and drought, affecting nearly 300 million people. Henan, a major grain-producing area, is expected to face a drought period lasting over a month. Reports indicate that parts of Hunan, Jiangxi, Fujian, Zhejiang, Guangxi, Guangdong, Yunnan, and Guizhou have experienced heavy to very heavy rains. Similarly, Heilongjiang, Jilin, Liaoning, Hebei, and Shandong have seen heavy rains or storms. Additionally, some areas in Shanxi, Shanxi, Henan, Anhui, Jiangsu, Hubei, Sichuan, Chongqing, and Hunan are experiencing high temperatures. Henan and Hubei have 5 national weather stations that broke the June temperature record. According to China Weather Network, surface temperatures in parts of Shanxi, Henan, Hebei, and Shandong may exceed 60 degrees Celsius in the afternoon, with some areas even surpassing 70 degrees Celsius. A representative from the China Climate Center's Meteorological Disaster Risk Management Office stated that 42 national meteorological stations in Hebei, Shandong reached extreme high temperature thresholds, and 86 stations recorded daily maximum temperatures above 40 Celsius. The high temperatures affected an area of 500,000 square kilometers, impacting around 290 million people. Since late April, Henan's average temperature has been 1.8 degrees Celsius higher than the same period in previous years, making it the second highest since 1961. The average rainfall has been 71% less than usual. Meteorological reports indicate that more than 60% of Henan's soil is experiencing drought, with most areas lacking moisture, affecting machine sowing. Over 3 million acres of land cannot be sown due to the drought. Latest drought monitoring data shows that in 16 cities, including Anyang, Hebei, Jiaozuo, Kaifeng, and Luoyang, have reached severe drought levels at 72 national meteorological stations, lasting for over 10 days. Since June 12th, Zhengzhou has continuously issued red high temperature warnings. In China, during a hot weather spell, a magpie was seen standing in the middle of the road with its beak open. A man stopped his car to give it some water. It is expected that by June 29th, the drought conditions and affected areas will expand further. Meteorological departments predict that Henan may face over a month of low rainfall and drought. On June 14th, a former head of the Flood and Drought Disaster Reduction Center at the China Institute of Water Resources and Hydropower Research commented, Henan has uneven rainfall distribution, experiencing localized droughts almost every year, and large-scale province-wide droughts occur frequently. Historically, severe droughts have almost never spared Henan. This year's drought is unusual in its timing, characteristics, and development. This drought has occurred during the critical summer planting season. Traditionally, northern China experiences spring droughts, but this year the drought is concentrated during the 3 summers period of harvest, planting, and management, which is crucial for the annual crop cycle. This year's drought is characterized by widespread high temperatures and low rainfall, developing rapidly. Temperatures across northern regions have soared, with continuous heat and no rain. More than half of the meteorological monitoring stations have reached moderate drought levels or worse, with areas of severe and extreme drought expanding. Whether drought or flood, the true situation is rarely shown in Chinese media. Some netizens
That
have
is
expressed
crazy.
gratitude to conscientious independent media for revealing the truth about current events in China. There's a saying that when humans act immorally, heaven will punish them. Today's China is filled with heinous acts, leading to inevitable consequences of public anger and natural disasters.
What an excuse. They're just, yeah. I mean, I know that she's just, like, whoever's talking about, like, remember what a lot of people are saying, you want the whole West Philippine Sea, and now your wish is your command. You've got your own sea now. Wait. These Filipinos are petty. 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 They want water from the sea. They clamor they own the whole WPS. Now you have water. That is karma. Hello, you're evil. But keep going, keep going. You know what? Keep going, keep going. It's okay. You can if you want to. I'm sorry. I'm just really into this sort of stuff at the moment. Because I'm mad at them. Honestly, I'm mad at the CCP for what they're doing back in the Philippines. I must voice against that, at least here. Like, and I also want to say, like, to Duterte, to the Duterte clans. Yep, you're being caught now, aren't you? Yep, they're caught. They're being, like, sniffed. Sniffy, sniff, sniff, sniff. And they deserve that because of what they've done.
That might be a little much.
Would you watch her more, chat?
That's a...
Why are you showing me boobies?
That might be a little bit too much. That's just crazy.
Why are you showing me these boobies? That is too big, honestly. I don't want that sort of boobies. I'm kind of okay with my boobies. I kind of changed my mood. I kind of want big boobies, but at the same time, I don't want big boobies. Because, like, I think I need to play a soundtrack. Just so that you'd understand. Ah, shh. Ish. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's because it's booby.
That might be a little... Maybe it's not for me.
See, the problem is, though, like, this is what chat would hate. Is if you had boobs like this, like, try running. Like, they would hate this.
It's funny because it's boobies, isn't it? In it. What if that was a pee-pee, huh? What if that was a pee-pee and you were running and your pee-pee was like doing the flappy doopy doop doop doop? Would that be funny? Huh? I'm gonna bring it back to this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You and you. No! Well, the shape. The shape on the clothes, yeah, sure. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. I'm sorry. I'm nasty. But, yeah. Send me some clips, by the way, because, yeah, I'm not checking Twitch a lot. I'm gonna be, like, going back to YouTube. I'm sorry, because I like YouTube. The long form ones. Also, I kind of want to play, I've been playing this game called, Civilization 5, and, I kind of love it. Whenever I watch those sort of videos, I'm kind of enjoying, like, seeing my own civilization. And last time I was trying to build China with the Great Wall. Like I'm trying to expand them like all the way. But she's not that good in the game. Like she's not that strong, unfortunately. She's good early game, but she kind of like lags. Or maybe that's just my that's just my maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I just suck at the game, you know? But yeah, it's a boring game. Very boring game. Just be warned. But yeah, I'll be playing that game while I where's that? Okay, I'm gonna check my achievements as well. Like, what should I finish? And yeah, send me some clips, big guy, because I will check them out. I will make this tinier though, and I have to make another window. Motherfucking bitch! What happened to that shit? I don't know what's happening. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna copy that. Civ 6. I wanna see how the Civ 6 is. I hope it's gonna be fun. But I wouldn't be surprised, honestly, if it wasn't that fun. Because yeah. I video games are disappointing these days, especially the AAA ones. That's why I just stick to ones I actually enjoyed. But I like Fortnite for some reason. Maybe I'm just... I like Fortnite. I'm loading the game now. I'm sorry if it's taking a while. I'm also gonna put the video on via the Windows thing. I just need to like fix things up for myself so I could see it as well. And yeah, I'm fixing up shit. I'm sorry if I'm being a little ass. No hating, please. No hate, potato. Okay, wait, let me actually increase my... Aw, thank you, Marcus the Autistic Fox. I really appreciate it. I'm looking for... What the hell? Why are you showing? Don't show that to them. That's what I was meant to show. So yeah. I'm sorry if I'm kind of slow. I'm kind of up there, you know. I'm kind of up there right now, so I'm kind of being a little slow, you know. So yeah, I'm sorry in advance, but yeah, allow me to take my time. I don't know how to use... Well, I know how to use it now, but as you can see, I still get confused. I think that's how life is. Also, I need to adjust, like, wait, I need to turn the thing on for a second. Okay, capture audio. And then I might have to lower the graphics just so that this wouldn't shut down again because my computer's a fucking potato. As you have noticed, it happened twice. and it's gonna happen 3 times likely. Like, I swear. I hate it. How do I adjust my thing? The fuck? Okay. Huh? What the hell? What the fuck? Why can't I click anything? Motherfucking bitch. What the hell? What the hell? I'm so annoyed. Why isn't it working? Okay, if I click back, would that work? Let me actually check for a second here. Yeah, because it seems to be not allowing... What's wrong with this shit? So I guess I'm gonna leave it like that then. Because it doesn't seem to allow me to like adjust the thing properly. So yeah. I guess I'm gonna be adding my video on the background though. Because I want to listen to videos while I'm at it. I'll just put a tiny, like, you know, like you're watching a what do you call that? Picture to picture, is that what that's called? I don't know what it's called. I think it's called picture to picture, I think. Why the fuck can't I? Oh, okay, cool, that's why. But yeah, I'm gonna make it really tiny though, and I'm just gonna put it on this side of my screen. 41, 30, 40. So it's kind of like I don't know, it's kind of like a picture to picture sort of situation here. And yeah, did you send me a new clip, big guy? I think big guy sent me a new thing. Oh, don't tell me oh no, it's the same one, you bitch. That's the booby one. Sorry. Yeah. Okay, let me actually set the... Sorry, I'm kind of new. There we go. That works. Yeah. What's this?
Hello everyone, this is your daily dose.
Everyone, this is your daily dose of video. Okay, streamer TV. Oh wait, I wanna watch that too.
Hello everyone, this is your daily dose of internet.
Hello everyone, this is your daily dose of internet. Also, I'm gonna like select a... I'm gonna create a scenario actually.
Parents did a fake tongue prank on their daughters.
that is mean for a child, but thank you for telling me. I'm sorry. I probably wouldn't have noticed if you didn't tell me. Doctor disrespect responds to allegations. Bruce getting banned after this. QC rant. Ex-staff exposes click platform. QC responds. Reality hit. Greek god X after Russ ban. Kai cannot addresses Ninja viewer record drama. Destiny rejected as Montgold disgusted by Twitch decision. Adept about to go homeless after XQC's new lawsuit. Austin Rolls break what? Wait, sorry. Austin Rolls Hassan Brooke AB breakup. Bruce breaks down. Okay, let's see this from 30 days ago. Oh no, it's kind of long. It's kind of long. 3 weeks ago. Okay, let's see this one because this is kind of. Oh wait, I think I've seen this one. Oh no, have I seen this one? No, actually, I'm lazy to look into that. Let's look at the closer ones. The ones from 4 days ago, like this week. Oh no, not this is another week, right? So last week, actually, last week.
First up in the news, we have Bruce drop him off. Now in the recent live stream, Bruce goes on a full-blown rant on XQC, calling him out, and then goes on to say that he obviously needs the attention. But warning, in this clip, Bruce says the N-word a lot and throws a racial slur at XQC, so a lot of muting in this clip. Here is Bruce losing his marbles.
Bro, be eaters, bro, because XQC is a eater. On my mama, you eat mad. I don't give a. I'm crashing. When all that drama happened, oh no, don't. Here we go, me. I was being quiet. I let him say everything he had to say about me. Now it's time to talk about your white crackheaded ass. I don't give a because everybody treats you like the golden boy. You not the golden boy. You nigga. You came out of hole, my. That's why you be. I ain't gonna lie, you be. You got them. You got them 500,000 AP on your wrist, but you and that watch. I don't give. That drama happened. You felt the need to talk about me to bring my name down. Oh, he's just jealous about Ka. We got the same. You dumb.
In terms of service.
8 out of 10 clip for him, chat. I feel like I'm 16 again, chat. I feel like I'm back on the floor. My dad yelling, telling me to shut up, chat. Oh my mother, daddy. These got the game. No, boy. Y'all must not no.
I'm gonna read it. Give me a second. Company provides a platform or online listening services where users can connect with their streamers and communicate with others through posting chat rooms, blah, 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 blah. Users may visit the website, view content, post content, and chat with other users, blah, 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 blah. Any user access to the service, blah, 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 under 16 in Europe is strictly prohibited and in violation of these terms. Is that kick?
This ain't get to the worst because y'all ain't respond yet. So I want you to respond. I need the viewers. Yes, I need the clips. Yes, I need the money. Yes, I need the attention. Yes, I need to go viral. Yes. Yes, that's what I love.
Yes, hallelujah. Yes.
Yes.
So a lot of
I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I love attention. Woohoo! I love attention being brought to something helpful, like a cause, awareness.
people were just like, nah, she can stream even if she's 6 years old.
You know, it's bad when Bruce is begging for XQC's attention. Does this dude do anything on his stream? I only see him scream at something usually. I don't know why anyone likes this guy. He's just a loud, mouthy black dude with no talent. I can find a dozen of them walking down the street. Fell off versus fell off. Nobody cares what Bruce fell off saying, but saying XQC doesn't ride kick, also not a false statement. Crack is a racist remark, and he should be banned on Twitch for saying it. Kev, big fan, but how funny would it be to delete this so Bruce doesn't get any more impressions, because this is so out of pocket, it's insane, and it's an obvious drama bait.
Destiny calls out Twitch for allowing content creators to threaten him and his family.
Satisfaction. As an adult, you have to at some point respond, but keeping it distinction about character and not physically is great. I mean, listen, all I'm saying is on site, you know, we all have different ways that we react, you know, so
I'm not saying it's on site if I see Destiny at TwitchCon again. I'm just saying, you know, it probably wouldn't be on site, honestly.
I think one thing I need to have a larger conversation about tomorrow, I'm inspired by the Israeli okay, is a concept of like deterrence. I think that I feel like if people are willing to make comments like this online, that's fine, but I think they should be afraid to do so. And I don't know if that's something I want to engage in. This is like extreme online tactics or whatever, but I'm deeply uncomfortable with the idea that like multiple people feel safe and secure in essentially making like threats of physical violence about me on platforms that are like harboring it. This is a wild world.
Yeah, you shouldn't be allowed to threaten anyone with physical violence on stream, just like I couldn't threaten someone at work, or else I'd be fired.
That's true. Yeah, why would you like threaten someone? That's why we always say in Roblox or something. That's why people say in Roblox or Minecraft, I think. But yeah, serious levels of aggression like that. I gotta pee, sorry, I gotta pee. My bladder is about to burst again. I'm sorry. Please don't hate me. Okay, so I'm gonna try to finish the Katsu. Oh, it has to be a regular game. Oh no, that's a regular. Wait. Ah.
Doesn't matter who you are. If you threaten someone, you should be permanently banned. Simple as that. No calls for violence was so universally agreed to be an obviously unacceptable line that you didn't cross, that it was a cliché exception to absolute free speech, regardless of political views. I actually don't know how Twitch thinks it can just host calls for violence just because it comes from commies.
XQC compares his chat to Bliss.
It's okay. I can always.
Her chat's always so cheerful, man.
I can always switch weapons.
I like that.
I can always.
Very nice. That's so positive and cool. This chat can suck my on god dumb shit. So negative all the time and nothing positive. F you, man. You're ugly as shit. I don't give a f. You are ugly as bricks, man. Lick it.
Wants to say a racial slur, but tells people to commit suicide.
Dude, I'm not kidding. I was thinking about saying a racial slur yesterday. I was so mad. And I never think that. Well, except when I do think that. But I was like close. I was close yesterday. Like just saying some racial slurs. Like I'm not even kidding. That was tilting me so much. The stream snipers, my games up, bro. Back to back. Oh my god, bro. That's pretty sad. I just think about saying the worst possible thing. Like I wanted to tell that guy to, like, for example, I was just thinking about, I was about to tell that guy
30 seconds until minions
fucking end his life, right? And like not as a joke, not as a meme, right? I was gonna say some like, you need to commit suicide. You subhuman piece of trash. That's what I was thinking in my head, and I had to not say it, right? Like I had to not, because I'm thinking it. I'm thinking it. It's like, what are you doing in life? Like, it's so pathetic and sad that you should just end your life, right? That's what I'm thinking in my head, and I can't say that, right? So I not.
Why racist slurs? Did he know what they were? It's usually the most hateful thing people can come up with when angry without telling people to off themselves. League can make you feel insanely angry, and being stream sniped has to feel like playing a game and trying to enjoy it and having some stupid person from chat come in and ruin what is likely a 30-45 minute game, not only for him, but his teammates as well, has to be incredibly rage-inducing.
Water has a mixed emotions.
That's fair.
How do I suck? It's weird to get oxygen from the can. Oh, like that. It feels good. What it tastes like? Air.
That's one way to kill a bracken.
He probably died trying to parkour.
Oh. I have 2 shovels. He's over to the right.
The f was that?
How do we do this? I don't know. You guys are the experts.
What game is that?
How do we do this?
There's a bracket up there, man.
Yeah, the brackens. I dropped the shovel.
Oh!
He killed him.
Oh, right!
I didn't do anything.
He did. He did. Aw, it's okay. It looks fun though. It's a scary game, I think. Actually, I gotta adjust this for a second. Like, I think I gotta put this on 180. Oh shit, I cannot. No. Oh yeah.
What's to rub at Yogi's stuff live on stream?
You're touching my screen. Okay, this is
Allah, Allah, Allah!
What are you doing? What the?
Yeah, what are you?
No, don't steal my wallet. What the? Bro.
Why would they do that? What is that?
Holy.
The game of Sisyphus. Oh, okay. Alright, so really, this is the game. This is the game. No. That's not the game. It was something else. You're giving me the wrong one. That doesn't look like a Sisyphus game. What the hell? But yeah, that's crazy. Where was that? That's beautiful though. Oh really? It doesn't look like a Sisyphus game. Why are you calling me out? So mean. Sorry, I gotta just put this on 30 pixels. 30 by 30, and then I gotta change this to like 180. That way I could like... Yeah, that's better. Or maybe just put it on 780. Maybe like this. Let's see if that works better. Nah. Why I don't forget a lot, by the way, Excuse me.
What the? Bro. Holy sh.
Yeah, I would be shocked too if that was me, honestly. That's insane. Like, why would someone even do that?
Oh my god. He was taking my wallet out from my bag.
Oh shit. Where is that? Because, yeah, that's insane. It's alright. You don't have to search it. It's okay. I appreciate you for searching though, but you don't have to. I appreciate you though. 30. This one, this girl. Yugi, it's called her name.
And then like, oh my god. Can we call the police?
Nick's mod trolls Russell.
Yeah, call the police.
This thing won't turn off. I don't know what to do. It won't turn off. I don't know what to do. Oh! Wait, what the? That scared the
I'm so looking at it. He fucking scared me.
out of me. What was that? Wait, what?
That was scary. What the fuck was that? Okay. What is this? Doctor, disrespect response to allegations.
Also, the news with an ex-Twitch employee, Coney Connors, who took to Twitter to share new allegations without directly saying his name in the following tweet. He got banned because he was caught sexting the minor in the then existing Twitch Whispers product. He was trying to meet up with her at TwitchCon. The powers could be read in plain text. Case closed, gang. Then followed by another tweet saying no one made the wrong decision, F him and his boys. And that after once the news broke out, Jake shared the info on his Twitter page and the doc responded in the following tweet. Jake, seriously, I get it, it's a hot topic, but this has been settled, no wrongdoing was acknowledged. They paid out the whole contract.
Assuming Twitch or anyone contacted police, there is
Why does Reddit sound like a fucking grandpa all the time? That's crazy.
no paying off the victim. And if Twitch didn't contact police, then they can be held responsible also. So why would they not? Why would Doc take the risk of suing Twitch himself, knowing full well that proof of his sexting could come in court and result in him going to prison? And assuming he took the risk, why did it not happen? And instead, he won and Twitch paid. Are people reading that text as Doc and Twitch paid off the victim? Where the f are people misreading that? He clearly was acknowledged as no wrongdoing and paid off the contract. Please God, don't tell me people are reading that tweet as the victim paid was paid out the contract. There's also the possibility that he was catfished and set up, in which case there was no real victim and he can't be prosecuted for that. Obviously, it wouldn't change anything from a moral standpoint.
So what are you guys' thoughts on the new allegations against the doc? Let me know in the comments.
Looks like a grandpa. It looks like a
news,
old...
we have XQC and Bruce drop him off. Now in my other video, Bruce went on an XQC rant, wanting the drama and attention, ranting on stream to XQC to respond, and XQC responded by flexing his watch at Bruce, which then Bruce in the new stream went on another full rant after XQC flexed his watch at him. Here is Bruce's response.
What is...
Why are these people so into like fucking things like it's okay to... Why are you getting in... Yeah, it's just projection. This is just
talking about like watch or how is he gonna come back from this and that. A buzz down is pretty cool, kids, but when you have a whole gold bar on your wrist, this is your granddaddy died for, dumb.
Oh fuck.
Stop playing with me. Understood? I'm not some dumb black XQC Felix. You can't just put diamonds in front of me.
Yeah, I'm just wearing my Apple Watch for health reasons, because yeah, I need to like be healthier, I think. So yeah, I'm wearing a watch for health. Yeah, these people obviously wear a watch for what? Self-validation, I guess. So yeah, I guess they're valid for wearing a watch, like an expensive watch. Congratulations. I hope they feel happy seeing that watch every day, taking good care of it. And you know, one day the idea of like the consumerism, the whole like thing will pass by, and like after a while you'll be realizing, oh my god, I could have spent that money somewhere else. But maybe not, because they are successful indeed. So yeah, I just wish them the best.
My face, and I'm gonna go, ooh, you stupid. Watch the rest of the clip. fuck y'all watching? This is a whole orphanage that your ass came from. You stupid gaming. Every juicer too. I'm every juicer shot. You've never seen. Okay, you did. Okay, be quiet. All right. But okay, chat. Have you ever met a nigga that said he watched XQC in real life? In real life, if you have, they are either in the anime con or the library, smelling like shit. You moved to Miami to make friends. You're a loser. It hurts you deep in your heart. Loser. And I'm whispering so you don't think I'm mad. You're a loser, Felix. Go back to hanging around your OG friends, man. The friends you used to play Overwatch with. Maybe they don't with you neither. Maybe money do change some people. Cause when
What did he just say? Like, what's wrong with moving out? Like, what the hell is wrong with that? Like, why is he like going all aggressive at him for showing off a watch? Like, why is he so like insecure about like people can flex whatever they want? It's just weird. Like, yeah, he obviously like I know what that other dude was doing, that XQ blah blah blah. That's his name, right? Like XQC. I think. Sorry. I'm sorry. But yeah, he wore that. Yeah, he just showed it off, and obviously, I know that he's using that as a device. This guy is a ticking time bomb. He just he just went and like ate the fucking time bomb. Fucking exploded inside his fucking body. And now
did we start wearing two?
He's vomiting the words out of his mouth. The insecurity, and yeah. Poor him, but I hope he gets well soon. I hope I get well soon too.
$200,000 watches on stream. You think I could give chat? When the have I ever? Why the do I got this on? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm out of my element.
It is genuinely hard to believe this is the kind of shy, laid-back guy that came on Nick and Melena's stream with Aerob and was casually hilarious the whole time. It's like looking at and hearing a completely different person. I can't wrap my head around it. Bruce and Casey Tron would make a great couple.
Morgboy turned down a 6-figure deal from Kick.
Kick offered me a 6-figure per month deal with them to stream on their platform, and I turned them down. I literally turned them down. Why? Because I like Twitch. I like Twitch, and I didn't want to subject my community to moving over to Kick.
Yeah.
Because here's what the deal was. The deal was I streamed for 2 hours on Twitch. 2 hours. That's it. And I have to go to Kick every time. Do I regret it? Google Kick, bro. I think I made the right decision. Google Kick. Look at the kind of streamers who are on Kick. It would have been career suicide. 6 figures a month, and I turned it down. Because you know what the kicker was? I honestly, maybe I would have taken it if I didn't have to.
Surely, a person with no talent, no personality, no sense of humour, plus an OnlyFans, turns down a 6-figure-a-month contract because she cares about virtue.
First of all, the girl can do whatever the fuck she wants. Okay? She can put an OnlyFans in there and put whatever nasty shit she has to put in there whenever she wants. And you have nothing to do with it, Mr. Whatever your name is. Because that's... Welcome to the free world, bitch. Welcome to the free world.
Tell me another joke. This is the first one you told that I laughed at. Also, I have no issues with someone doing NSFW, gambling, drinking, using any substance. But if you do either of these, do not for a second think you are better than anyone else, or you are saving.
Meanwhile, you're fucking saying, like, she's like, yeah. Like, I'm sorry if that's what girls had to resort to. Because obviously they weren't getting good jobs back then, right? Like they weren't being accepted because they were women, because they're used as housemaids, right? So yeah, maybe this dude should have a little bit thinking as to like what the fuck he's talking about. Like you can be as nasty as you want and still have virtues. Like if this dude is being turned on by whatever she's saying, then maybe he should start jerking off, or something, cuz yeah. Like these people are just like okay, yeah. Like let's just call it out. She's pretty. She's pretty, she's hot, she's curvy. That's what you call it, big guy, curvy. And she's a gamer, and it's a gaming community, and people are thirsty. Men are thirsty, women are thirsty. Like I just don't get people saying shit like this. Like it's fucking stupid. Like I swear to God. Like what are you? Are you Jesus? Is this the Jesus Christ?
Because you don't stream on another platform.
Soda Poppin has a question after tuning into Kai's stream.
Oh hell! Oh hell!
Thank you so much, y'all.
Wait, how did he find people shorter than him?
I'll see you guys soon, alright?
Those kids?
It's alright. It's alright.
Hey, what the fuck?
No, okay,
Yeah, it's
sorry.
just kinda awkward, dude. It's...
I'm actually bad. Okay, sorry.
No, you're
That
just an
sounds-
asshole.
Yeah.
How many strong men does it take to lift up a banner?
I'm gonna display this on the side of my screen actually.
Down lower. Come up. Here we go. Lower. Here you go. Yeah. Lower. Keep going. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. Sorry.
We're so close.
Yeah, that. Wow, looking at it, you think it's something small, but it's actually it looks like it's like because of the whole like it's really high too. Like that's gonna add up a lot of weight to the whole thing. Like wow. These are 4 men. One of the men is a fucking beast. He's a fucking big dude. Like wow, that's crazy things. But yeah, why don't they just use the machine? They're gonna be risking their. I guess I'm just being a little bit. I'm just being a little bit of a sweetie pie to these boys, but use some machine or something.
Toloman gets threatened by his teammate.
Please, some loser watch stream. No! Dude, not a Reddit thread!
What? I don't get it.
What am I gonna do?
Yeah, it is
Guys,
that guy.
please, nobody make a Reddit thread.
What Reddit thread? I don't understand what that dude is on about. It's like, look into
First
that.
up in the news, we have Destiny and Dr. Disrespect. Yesterday, news broke out without any evidence that Dr. Disrespect was sitting in a Twitch.
Wait, is this the same one that I just watched?
First up in the news, we have Destiny and
I
Dr.
don't know.
Disrespect. Yesterday, news broke out without any evidence that Dr.
Oh, no, I
Disrespect
don't
was
think so.
sitting in a Twitch Whispers product that was leaked by an ex-Twitch employee. After this broke out, the doc responded in the following tweet. Listen, I'm absolutely tied to the legal obligations from the settlement with Twitch, but I just need to say what I can say since this is the effing internet. I didn't do anything wrong. All this has been proved and settled. Nothing legal, no wrongdoing was found, and I was paid. Elden Ring, Monday. Many in the community were unhappy with Doc's response, as many seen Doc as avoiding allegations from the ex-Twitch staff employee and point more towards stating he settled it in court with Twitch and no wrongdoing, instead of saying he didn't sit in with a minor in the Twitch whispers. Here's some of the community responding to Doc's tweet.
Bro, why won't you say, I was not talking to a minor trying to meet up with her at TwitchCon like what was alleged? Crazy how used to be innocent till proven guilty, but now it's guilty till proven innocent. Nothing says transparency quite like all parties being gag-ordered and reaching a settlement behind closed doors. In essence, we investigated ourselves and found nothing. Also, there's a conflict of interest when both parties' legal teams benefit from burying the situation. Doc, you didn't answer the question. Were you communicating with a minor inappropriately? It's a yes or no question.
Fellow streamer Destiny also weighed in on the recent controversy. Here is Destiny on Dr. Disrespect's allegations.
I don't understand for the Dr. Disrespect stuff. I feel like I've heard for so long people say that they were worried about like potential lawsuits or whatever bullshit. I don't know why they ever felt that way. I'm not sure if there's like some other part to that story that I just didn't hear, but this story has been known since basically Dr. Disrespect got banned. I'm surprised that it's been under wraps for so long.
Sorry, give me 1 second. I have a phone call. I gotta take it. 1 sec. Okay, sorry about that.
Considering I think about a year ago, I started to hear about it from people that I wouldn't expect would keep those secrets, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's got to be more to it, but who knows? You're confirming this, or is it all secondhand? I don't know anything firsthand at all, but I've heard people that should know about it firsthand talk about this for years since he was first banned, right? Yeah, you can't just say this and then go offline. Listen, it's not my story to tell, okay? Also, who the knows? Who knows what's true or not? It wasn't any of my original investigating, just stuff that I've heard for a long time though. So who knows? Good luck.
Internet is dangerous place. Guess the purple flag was looking for a reason to cut ties. This came up, so they preemptively cut ties. Comes to light, it was false. Purple flag is in breach of contract. Doc gets paid and signs NDA to not discuss both sides. Ex-Purple Flag employee, not under NDA, and with half the information, maybe Office Whispers thinks he can get some clout by posting his half information. Rock on Doc. Keep being great. It blows my mind that people think Twitch would pay out and settle a lawsuit if the allegations actually happened as being thrown around today. See you Monday. We know, Doc. I am confident that you are innocent. I just hope I'm not proven wrong in this, because you are, quite literally, why I started streaming. In other news...
Allah. Okay, so who is that purple dude again? I'm sorry. Like, I think I was also paying attention to the game, so I kind of like... Okay, so is purple dude the disrespect dude? Or is that like a channel or something?
Twitch streamer Tarzanid alleged that Dante's former girlfriend Lauren Chehe had an abortion during their relationship. He claimed that Lauren Chehe traveled to Germany in the first month of their relationship to get an abortion, while Dante stayed home and streamed. Tarzan Ed criticized Dante for not acknowledging the problems in their relationship and accused him of not being supportive during the alleged abortion.
As you say, you want to own up and be a man. Finally, this is your time to be a man and like own up to everything. That's what your tweet said, right? 1 month into the relationship.
Yeah. Okay. He used to. Okay. So why is he relevant now? Like, why is he showing up if he was banned years ago? Okay. Then I go here. And then... yeah, I should start like building some... Because these fuckers are gonna... Oh, you mother... I gotta run, gotta run, gotta run. Gotta run, gotta run. Oh, they just banned him like that. Okay, I see. Ooh, so there's a lore in this fucking war. Oh.
Laura was pregnant with Dante's child.
Okay.
And when she's
Okay,
out
girl.
vulnerable,
Okay.
scared,
I'm gonna keep
anxious,
it. Let's
Laura,
listen
he
to this
let her
one.
fly back to
Thanks
Germany
for the
to get an
context.
abortion
I love you.
while he stayed home in Stream League. Basically, is a TLDR. And that is the nuke, basically. Just
Nothing. That's just I love you as you know. Okay, don't ever. I'm just saying. I just say I love you a lot. Okay, like I love you, everyone. You know, don't. Because yeah,
to show
people
his
might
character as a human being.
misunderstand.
Say things about me, right? But the fact that he decides to leak something like that as some kind of truth bomb, the fact that this disgusting piece of sits there and talks in front of thousands of people, leaking probably the most traumatic thing that either of us has ever had to go through in front of thousands, when I didn't even talk about it to my closest friends. And the fact that he enables, the fact that he allowed for it, he caused it. He is the most disgusting person I've ever met.
Tyler 1 speaks on the Tarzan.
He mad. He mad. I can see that. I can see that. Okay, he mad. Yep. Yep. I don't mind. He can scream as much as he wants. I mean, that's fair. It is disrespectful to be sharing, like, at least, like, if you're gonna spread something that is, like, related to something, at least cover it up, you know, cover it up. Don't share too much. Don't share too much information. Just try to be, like, you know, give them the opportunity to, like, give consent or something. Try to, like, let them have the power to, like, either say things, like, let them have the chance to pick either they want to say it about it. But although I'm wondering what the drama is about, like, what was the... I'm sorry, that's I'm sounding like a fucking bitch. It's me, like, looking for drama, but I'm just wondering what made him, like, what did he talk about? What happened that was traumatic? He said it was traumatic, so yeah, that's... I'm sorry to him if he is, like, yeah. And yeah, he has the right to scream. He's mad that he got like, he's technically gotten taken advantage of, and people, like, use his story as some sort of cloud. And yeah, I feel bad about that. I'm so sorry that a friend that would probably, like, affect my ability to make any friends in the future. Oh, you oh, okay, no. Oh, thank God. Oh, fucking hell! Oh no, there's a fucking... Ah, bitch. What the hell? Okay, sorry, let's keep playing
Situation.
Like, that's something that, dude, it's a big deal. It's actually a big deal, but it's nobody's deal except for their own. Like, you know what I mean? Like, nobody needs to know about that ever. And there's no world where anybody should ever know about that unless they want people to know. So you really, long story short, you cannot ever, it is completely unacceptable ever in any capacity, I do not care, to ever make that public to anybody. That it is life-changing stuff that even today, if you ask Kayla, I bet Kayla still is just going through it. Like, even after 2 months, we have a beautiful baby. We went through a pregnancy successfully. If you ask her, I bet she thinks about it.
Motherfucker.
I think about it, but it's not like every I'm not gonna lie and say I sit here and think.
Squeaks fires shots at chat.
The film starts with a lonely young woman who aspires to become a popular ASMR cosplay influencer. She soon meets her biggest fan, a man initially suspected to
This, let me tell you, is not her biggest fan.
Who is that? He looks familiar. He looks like that dude that played like a vampire on a certain. I forgot his name.
Let me tell you, hey, bad news. Instantly, immersion gone. Is this you guys in chat? No way. That's the biggest fan. Are you kidding me?
Adriana ends a 24-hour stream at defeating Messi at the Impaler.
Oh my god.
Upon thee.
So what does that mean? Did he? Did she
Shroud gets
win?
interrupted by his girlfriend.
Hannah, stop talking to me. Stop talking to me right now.
La la la.
Stop talking to me right now. Stop talking to me right fucking now. Stop talking to me right now. Hannah. Please, please, enough words out of your mouth right this second. Enough words.
Yeah, keep saying that and she'll keep saying words out of her fucking mouth. Yep, that's how you reverse psychology, bitch.
Fuck. Okay. Sorry, Hannah. I didn't mean anything I just said. I didn't mean anything. Oh, she's gone. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
He didn't mean it. He didn't mean it. Sure. Sure. And then the stream ends. I'm kidding. I'm JK, JKING, JK, JKING. So yeah. Oh, that's the biggest mystery on Twitch that this dude. Okay, I'm gonna watch this. This sounds like drama. This sounds like drama. I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna be.
Over the last few years,
I think I like this. I like this dude, Mutahar. I like this dude. He sips for drama too. No, I can see that he sips for them drama. And he loves drama. He's drama, lama, lam. Drama, lama, lama, lam. Drama, lama, lama, lam. Drama. Sorry, I had to grab something to like, I had to grab something to drink because this drama is making me thirsty.
About, gaming, right? There's been a lot of leaks. It's crazy to think that we have gigabytes upon gigabytes of actual video for Grand Theft Auto 6 just floating around that you can watch. Beta, alpha footage that kind of paints a picture of what's to come with one of the biggest gaming releases imaginable. But one thing that I expected to leak was the Dr. Disrespect Twitch story. Now, I think in the last few years, if you've been on the internet in general, this is a story that literally everyone in gaming kind of talks about. Now, Twitch TV is one of the largest live streaming platforms out there. And throughout time, they've had plenty of content creators show up. And plenty of content creators have also been banned off of Twitch TV. One of them is Dr. Disrespect.
I might say, wait, oh shit, oh fuck, I kinda like shake, ow, my leg, I accidentally like, ow. That didn't hurt that much, but ow, still. Oh! Oh no, never mind. But, yeah. I'm kind of worried. Can someone tell me if I'm kind of being over the line? Because, yeah, I'm kind of worried. I'm really worried that I might be like, I tried my best to read it as much as I can. But yeah, I guess I don't trust myself, so just let me know if I'm being weird, okay? I can be a little bit nasty, but I don't want to be too nasty. That's something else. Like I don't want to be too nasty. Just on the middle side of nasty, you know? Cuz I'm sorry, but I'm scared. I'm sorry.
Also known as Guy Beam, you know, the guy that puts on the black wig, tactical gear, the Oakleys, plays Call of Duty Warzone like a champ. Yeah, that guy. He ended up getting banned from Twitch, and literally all that everybody in the community can do, you know, passersby, onlookers, anybody. You know, there are channels dedicated to playing Bridge and Old Maid and Gin Rummy in the retirement home that probably still talk about what happened to that Guy Beam, what happened to that doctor fella on Twitch. Why did they get banned? Well, see, yesterday there were some pretty massive allegations. And one allegation in particular that actually blew my mind away was this one. He got banned because he got caught, interacting with a minor. God damn. Now, of course, we're about a minute in and I hit you with the actual...
Why are those a lot of people who are like found to be dating like they're not technically children at that point, but they are under the legal age, teenagers. Under the legal age. So groomed children, groomed. Let's just say groomed. GROOME. Is that right? GROOMED. Is that right? Groomed. Groomed. Okay, let me actually double check that. Okay, I'm correct. Yep, groomed.
Bomb right there. But let's go into like just understanding the real history real quickly. Now, Dr. Disrespect is not an individual that's immune to controversy. In fact, if anything, he pretty much garners it for the most part. June 11, 2019, he actually attends E3. And while in Los Angeles, where E3 was held, California, he ended up going into the bathroom, a public bathroom, with a cameraman. Now, at this entire event, the cameraman came in and was filming the inside of a bathroom. Now, I don't have to be a lawyer to explain under the California legislative websites here. Penal Code, Part 1, Title 15, Chapter 2, Miscellaneous Offenses, Section J, feel like a lawyer here.
A person who looks through an opening on otherwise by means including not a periscope, telescope, binoculars, camera, motion picture camera, camcorder, mobile phone, electronic device, or unmanned aircraft system. The interior of a bedroom, bathroom, changing room, fitting room, dressing room, or tanning booth, or the interior of any other area in which the occupant has a reasonable expectation of privacy with the intent to invade the privacy of a person or persons inside. This subdivision does not apply to those areas of a private business used to count currency or other negotiable instruments. Okay. So yeah, basically any forms of like peeping Tom, you know, videoing people for the basically invading someone's privacy.
A person who looks through a hole or opening into otherwise views by any means of instrumentality, including but not limited to a periscope, telescope, binoculars, camera,
did he do that?
motion picture camera, camcorder, mobile phone.
So yeah, that would be considered a peeping Tom situation, you know. Especially that it's live stream.
Electronic device or an unmanned aircraft system, drones. The interior of a bedroom, bathroom, changing room, fitting room, dressing room, or tanning booth, or the interior of any other area in which the occupant has a reasonable expectation of privacy with the intent to invade the privacy of a person or persons inside. Yeah, that is absolutely not going to be allowed. You cannot bring a camera into a fucking bathroom. And of course, obviously, E3 decided to tear up his pass, and he was actually banned from Twitch temporarily. Until, of course, June 25th, a little bit after. Now, even after this bit of controversy that probably would have landed a lot of people in hot water, he ends up signing a massive Twitch multi-year exclusivity deal, where apparently it's actually factored into the 8 figures, okay? Now you might be like, whoa, why would any live streaming service pay any streamer
Yeah.
money? Now, if you remember back, Ninja got paid millions of dollars to stream on Mixer, and a whole bunch of streamers got signed on by Twitch then, and YouTube Gaming. So the reason why any platform will pay for any streamer multiple millions of dollars for multiple years is because they want more active monthly users on their website. They want actual, eyes watching content on their websites. Now, again, to give you a quick comparison, when you got like YouTubers making content on the internet, let's say you have 5 YouTubers that you watch. They all upload 5 videos. You're not really obligated to necessarily, get rid of one YouTuber. You can watch all 5 throughout the course of the day, week, whatever. There are so many videos regarding.
Wait, I don't think it's. Is it allowed to show it? I don't think it's allowed to show
Elder
it.
Scrolls Daggerfall retrospectives, okay? Like 8-hour videos
Is
on
it
the
allowed?
internet, 4-hour videos, 40-minute, whatever. Just because there are 10 different versions of those retrospectives that exist, for example, you don't have to pick one specific video. You can watch all 10 of them. With live streams, it's not so simple. See, live streamers compete directly with each other at any given moment when they stream. So let's say, tomorrow you want somebody streaming Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree. Now, the top 10 streamers are all deciding to stream Elden Ring at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That means all of them are fighting against each other for fucking viewership. Very much cutthroat. Now you might be like, whoa, why can't I watch 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 10 streams all at once? I'm sure there are some crackheads out there, but most people probably pick one specific streamer. So again, when these streamers like Dr. Disrespect, who actually garner tens upon tens of thousands of viewers watching them play games like Warzone, Elden Ring, whatever,
I'm gonna check it
they become
out.
serious hot commodities for Twitch or YouTube. Enough to the point where they consider signing them on just so they can keep those eyes on their platform, which then get parlayed into bigger deals behind the scenes for these companies. Now, recently, I wouldn't think that a lot of these companies are, necessarily signing any more of these deals because I don't think it's so economically viable as they once thought, but that's effectively what had happened with Dr. Disrespect. Now, even after he signed this wild deal, 2 months after, he ended up actually getting fucking banned off of Twitch. On June 26, 2020, it was actually reported by Twitch that Dr. Disrespect was banned, and they quoted, "As in our process, we take appropriate action when we have evidence that a streamer has acted in violation of our community guidelines or terms of services. These apply to all streamers regardless of status or prominence in the community." So while Dr. Disrespect got banned out of nowhere even after signing what appeared to be a multi-million-dollar deal, the world basically had a question. Why did they get banned? What was the reason? What happened? Now, streamers get banned for a whole variety of fucking reasons, okay? Sometimes they might let something slip that's a little too saucy on stream. Or you might have somebody showing a little too much skin. It really depends on what Twitch has. Rarely, though, do I actually see permanent bans unless the actual actions have been so egregious. And usually you can figure out exactly why somebody gets permanently banned. In this situation, nobody had any idea. He just got permanently banned, and that was pretty much the end of that on that day. At the same time, Discord, out of nowhere also, ended up actually removing him from the partner program June 26th, shortly after Twitch had actually dropped that as well. And Discord had actually told, when asked, they were held to a higher standard. Partners are held to a higher standard than typical users. Discord partners must abide by our code of conduct, and when violations occur, we take the appropriate action. So it was insane that he got banned from Twitch and also Discord at the same time. So obviously people were wondering, like, what the fuck was going on? Around the time he ended up saying, yeah, listen, Twitch hasn't even notified me on the specific reason behind their decision. Firm handshakes to all the support during this difficult time. So even the actual person getting banned had no idea at the time what had happened. So after about a
Okay, give me a second. I gotta pee again. My bladder is exploding. Sorry. I'm back. I'm sorry for taking a while. I had to sit down for a bit and do my Duolingo. Never forget to finish your Duolingo.
A month and a half of not actually streaming, he actually goes to YouTube and starts actually streaming there. And it wasn't until about a year after this whole situation, in August 2021, when he actually talked about, knowing about why he was banned for months.
But a lot of people ask me, do you know the reason? Yeah, I do know the reason why now. I've known for months now the reason why. And I'll just say this right now, champs. There's a reason why we're suing the fuck out of them. Okay? I don't know how else to put it.
Whoa, suing
they're
them?
suing them.
Now, normally, I've never actually seen like a content creator sue the actual house. Considering Twitch, owned by Amazon, that's a pretty strong
Yeah,
legal
that's
team.
yeah.
Clearly, Dr. Disrespect.
Yeah, they're putting millions of dollars on their that's right.
And his team thought they had enough of a case to actually take Twitch to court, and that's when a court battle had actually started. Now, because this is a court situation that never really ended up being publicized, it pretty much was happening in the background until like down the road.
Yeah,
when
private.
he actually ended up saying March 10, 2022, again, a year later after all of this, that things had actually just been cleared up. So this one post was made. I have resolved my legal dispute with Twitch. No party admits to any wrongdoing. Now, this situation, what this means is they actually just settled out of court. And I found out literally like a day ago when he was talking about it. So at this moment in time, this entire situation just gets resolved and it gets settled where no party admits any wrongdoing. He still remains banned and nobody really has any idea what actually happened. So for the longest time, this has sort of been like the industry-like thing. Like people have been trying to find out what was the reason after all for all of this even occurring. Like, why did this even happen? This became basically like the internet, like creepypasta, if you will, the Twitch TV creepypasta. Why did this guy get banned, right? An episode of Haunted Gaming right there. So back in 2020, one of the esports reporters in the scene, Slasher, ended up actually saying, look, for several hours now, I have been told from credible sources the reason Dr. Disrespect has been banned. However, due to the importance and sensitivity around the subject, I have refrained from going on it. I don't feel comfortable with it currently. Now,
Okay.
I feel like that is...
You could have
without a
just
doubt,
kept. Why don't you just keep your mouth shut, eh?
the biggest goddamn cock tease imaginable. So clearly, he knows something...
Please. Why don't you just say edging, huh? Just say edging, okay?
pretty
Internet
damning. He's
edging,
not gonna talk
drama
about it
edging.
Because, from my understanding, look, doing the journalism that we have over here, unless you have something completely ironclad and you got all your sources and ducks in a row, you can actually talk about something, okay? But until then, you can't really make, complete statements, and you can't really break a story if you can't get your sources 100%
Yeah,
secure. Because if
vet them.
anything falls through in the chain, then your entire credibility is effectively on the line. This whole situation pretty much had remained unknown until June 21st, 2024, 2 days ago, 48 hours ago, when Cody Connors, one of, I believe, the former director of strategic partnerships at Twitch, ended up actually saying he got banned because he got caught sexting a minor in the then existing Twitch Whispers product. He was
Ooh, what is the Twitch Whispers? What is that? Big guy.
trying to meet up with
Big
her
guy.
TwitchCon.
Big guy.
Powers that be could read in plain text. Case closed, gang. Now, here's the thing. He follows up and says, no one made the wrong decision. Fuck him and his boys. Now, this is a very, very wild post to make, right? Now, obviously, any allegation involving a minor is a
Oh, so messaging someone via oh, that's the whisper they're referring to, like the DM thing. Oh, that's disgusting. I had my experience being groomed when I was younger. I think I was 16, and yeah, I always question that part of my life. What that person made me feel. And yeah, how disgusting he is for he knew how old I was. He knew, and he kinda asked for it anyway. disgusting freak. So yeah, it's yeah, that's disgusting for him to be doing that shit. Like, and obviously seeing that he's pretty big, he's big on the platform. That's basically creating that power imbalance between viewers and the host, you know.
Course, without a, it goes without saying, incredibly serious stuff. Now, obviously, any allegation like this requires some serious solid proof or receipts. And up until this, recording date, no actual receipts have been posted. So again, I have a serious, again, lack of completely co-signing anything. Until, of course, something actually credible comes out. Nobody really knows this story, and these allegations are so massive that, you would think if somebody's going to be making them, they better actually have some solid proof. Otherwise, they're seriously opening themselves up to an actual defamation case right here, right now. This can actually cause serious reputational harm, and that goes without saying. So, of course, Dr. Disrespect jumps into the entire situation and says, the most blatantly dumb shit that I've ever seen. So he says, Jake, seriously, where he's responding to this Jake Lucky fella. We've talked about him on our channel before. He's a friend of the show. I get it. It's a hot topic. But this has been settled. No wrongdoing was acknowledged, and they paid out the whole contract. Now, I really think the words "no wrongdoing was acknowledged" is probably the worst way to address pedo allegations.
Yeah.
Now,
It's obvious. Yeah, they know there's nothing going already. Like, nothing's gonna happen. They know that it's like he's fucked. He's fucked. Is what he is, because he did that. What a disgusting motherfucker.
I don't believe there's any NDA in the fucking world that prevents a human being from saying, I was not talking to minors, okay? I don't think there's any NDA.
Yeah, like... And he's gonna sue them? Is that what he said as well? He's gonna sue them for kicking him off, being kicked off the platform for what? For grooming children? Oh my lord. Oh my lord. What's happened? Do you see the ego of these people just because they get big on the internet? They get that big. Their egos get so big they think laws wouldn't apply to them. But yeah. Disgusting is what yuck. These are the new breeds of pigs that were nurtured by abundance in many things, and so it got to their heads.
Settled a court case where you can't actually, protect yourself from allegations you believe are false. I also find it weird that they said, listen, I'm innocent because I paid out the whole contract. Again, settlements don't exactly prove if anything is, for certain. Like, it doesn't actually exonerate you from guilt. It's just a behind-the-scenes thing where two parties have resolved this issue amongst themselves that nobody really has any idea of, right? The way that this is worded feels very lawyerish, very legalese, and it was something that I wanted to wait before I could even cover this video. Obviously, I was, researching everything leading up, all of the context. And of course, following up in this situation, Dr. Disrespect says something even else. Listen, I'm obviously tied to legal obligations from the settlement with Twitch, but I just need to say what I can say since this is the internet. I didn't do anything wrong. Now, I feel like this is enough to say, yeah, I wasn't involved messaging no minors or anything. That'd be wrong. All this has been probed and settled.
Blurry.
Nothing illegal,
So
no
weird.
wrongdoing was found, and I was paid. So again, when I see no wrongdoing was found, you should probably just say no wrongdoing has happened, okay? I don't understand why the I was paid was necessarily the most important part. The only actual benefit this last part says is clearly if Twitch had actually felt that there was a minor in danger, they probably wouldn't be obligated to pay out the remaining contract that they had made him sign or like they signed mutually together.
Wouldn't it apply to their whole... That's probably what happened behind the scenes, eh? Like, yeah, it's still like
if
unknown
they found
as
that there
to
was
this day.
actually something felonious going on. Remember, interacting with a minor like this, or God forbid, going into the physicality, is a serious felony, not just in the state of California, but if this had occurred over the internet, which could involve, multiple states, it becomes a federal offense. If Twitch or Amazon felt like this guy was actually messaging a minor, I really don't personally think they would have paid out the remainder of the contract, nor would they have put NDAs up. It really honestly feels like there
Yeah.
was something bad that occurred, something...
I mean, yeah, if they do put an NDA, that means they do have something. So why would Twitch feel guilty for removing someone from their platform that could cause further damage to the whole community of Twitch, Like they obviously removed him because they know that he's a liability to the whole thing, like that sort of behavior. If you don't actually unfortunately, if you don't do something about that sort of behavior, they're just gonna keep thinking that they could just keep doing it. And so that's what happens. People like these are and they're in some sort of power as well, because they have this ability to influence things, like make big money from contracts with these platforms, and they have that influence. I think that's the biggest thing, that influence towards a mass amount of audience, like a large amount of audience, like probably larger than the cables do these days. I'm exaggerating, but yeah, that's possible.
In the sense that maybe there was some serious misconduct from his end or Twitch's end, and they just don't want the world to know about that, which is why this has basically remained one of the biggest, most sought after secrets. You would think that with a story like this, the person who would leak this, this probably would have been leaked a while ago, but it hasn't. And that's really the weirdest part of this situation.
But now this whole thing gets even weirder. So the guy who initially even brought up these claims, these wild allegations, literally just goes and has these old posts up from 2023, sorry, not 2013, where he's like, listen, if all these dates sell out...
What the hell? Are you
I'll tell
serious?
you
You're
why
gonna That's bullshit.
banned.
That's stupid.
Like, invoking that you should buy tickets to these shows that he's in
what a
just so you
dumb-
can hear this crazy story. And it doesn't even stop there. It's like, gamer friends, if you're on the East Coast, you should come to one of these shows. Slasher's coming to the New York date. That's a 500-person room. And we're like 70% on pre-sale. I always act out around Rod. If that show
Fail.
sells out, I'll 100% explain why we
They're
banned
on
him during the
sale
set.
because no one's paying for the shit.
Now, the whole situation involves minors. Why are we, holding on to this story
Yeah.
as if it's like...
Obviously, he's trying to make money from it. You can already see it. He's trying to generate clout. Clout generates income for them and sales. So that's what they're doing. They're trying to turn it. But the thing is that it's unethical. This is not someone grooming children isn't something that you should be hiding like some other exclusive bullshit. That's disgusting. That's behavior that should be called out. But obviously, he thinks he's keeping something. At the same time, people don't care at the same time. People wouldn't, if they were to, if there was a paywall behind the content, for example, most people wouldn't bother. They wouldn't bother checking, what's underneath that fucking paywall. You funny. Let's just see, though. I hope his thing is
Gold.
successful.
Dude, you
I
gotta
hope
go to the
so.
authorities. You gotta help out the minor in this situation. This is fucking insane.
So you might be wondering what the heck is the Twitch Whisper system. To give you an idea, the Whisper is right over here. Lets you send private chat messages without leaving any chat. Okay, basically like a DM system, like a DM system on the actual website. So for example, how they describe it is you can whisper to friends, followers, subscribers to chat privately one-on-one across all of Twitch. So if you're watching a streamer known as Lyric and your friend is watching Man vs. Game, you can still whisper to him
I
while
gotta
you're online.
skip
But only you and the user you're whispering
really
to will be
quick
able to see
because
the
I already
conversation. I guess in any
asked
chat, you
about
can do
this.
/w, enter a username, and type an entire chat within the same IRC chat to basically communicate with people. Now, given the fact that this is IRC chat, I don't discount that Twitch administration can pull out any chat in plain text and look at it. So again, let's go over some actual conspiracies here real quick.
Maybe someone sent it. Maybe someone
At
saw
least
it.
the most logical ones. So if it was something that was involving the Whisper system, again, one person actually states, what makes the most logical sense to them is based on the statements is that a minor was possibly lying about their age and was using that Whisper
A honey
system to
trap?
talk to Doc. Doc was
Okay.
under the impression the individual was of age. When he found out, they cut ties with that person and went after Twitch for not verifying the age. Was the Whisper program only for 18 plus, so he thought he was good? I'm not too sure. If so, it makes sense for him to say no wrongdoing occurred, because he was being lied to. If the minor did lie, it would explain the payout to Doc for his contract, because ultimately Twitch was at fault for not verifying the age. Now, again, I'm not a lawyer. This could absolutely be something that can be plausible, but at the same time, when you get minors and messages involved, I think there is a reasonable expectation of serious misunderstanding of the law. You really have to test this with lawyers and, again, the state. And if something really did occur illegally, no company can really cover that up. You can't just cover up illegal felonious actions like
Yeah,
this.
like that. Yeah, like something that, yeah, because that will go back to you. Like people who are covering this sort of shit because the person is like influential or something should also go to jail with them, or at least get like a similar like punishment, because no way should you be protecting someone who can take advantage of others like that.
In a settlement, you have to report this. It is your duty to report this, from my understanding, to law enforcement. One thing that I have to really say is if actual reporters knew that there was potentially a minor involved, there is something really, really sketchy about a lot of these journalists knowing the really fucked up story and never coming out and actually putting any of these parties to task, which again makes me question a lot of the story more than the average thing. Again, it's such a weird situation, and it obviously requires somebody to really think about what's going on behind the scenes. Now, one of the people that I wanted to look into, the actual expert in the situation, was somebody known as Chris Bors. Now, you might know this guy as the irate gamer, but recently he is the world's first ghost behaviorist. Now, you might be like, whoa,
what's a ghost behaviorist?
What's a ghost behaviorist? I don't fucking know, okay? That's the weirdest shit I've ever seen. But 15 hours ago, he makes this post. Dr. Disrespect is caught in a sexting scandal that's going major viral. This is my response. Be careful who you put your trust in. There's a reason I haven't interacted with online gamers. I want to play a few snippets out of this so I can just show you what a paranormal assessment of the situation is like.
Character for this video, and I want to talk about a few things that have gone viral lately around an individual named Dr. Disrespect. And if you don't know who that is, there's some things online going around now where he has done some lewd conduct with a minor. And I've alluded to certain things over the past couple of years with YouTube and the whole top echelon of celebritydom that's been going on that I was kind of privy to, and I've been waiting for something like this to kind of happen.
Oh boy, he knows about that top echelon of YouTube, the goddamn Illuminati. It's a weird thing to say that, whoa, I've been waiting for something fucked up like this to happen, just so I can give the paranormal assessment of it. And what is his paranormal assessment? Let's get a quick dive.
A paranormal assessment? Oh, what the fuck?
Let me just say, in the gaming community specifically, a lot of the people that are on the top of this field, they have a lot of inner demons. Okay, and people like Dr. Disrespect, this persona that they take on derives from the personal demons. Okay, and people that tend to, like, I'm a student of psychology. People that play a lot of video games are they play games because it's a coping mechanism. Like I said, they've got a lot of inner demons, maybe from childhood, for whatever, but they use video games as a coping mechanism. So when you see these people online, a lot of people over the years that are gaming people, you see a lot of sexual misconduct, you see a lot of allegations coming out.
Oh, those gamers! You know, you touch a controller, you load up Elden Ring, boy, you're about to do some of the most
Yeah,
wild...
that's crazy. Like, why would, like, okay. And like how they just generalize video games as like one thing. Why can't you just play video games because you want to have fun? That's kind
Shit
of
on
like
the internet. Yeah, apparently a lot of those gamers, they have a lot of inner demons. It's a coping
Inner
mechanism.
demons.
I actually tend to disagree. I have a real dominatrix fetish, it seems, if we're going with the psychology stuff, because I just love playing this new Elden Ring DLC that's absolutely clapping my cheeks right now. No, I think some of us just enjoy a challenge and unwinding in a weird, unconventional way by playing a game that will knock our socks off. Some people just load up some Grand Theft Auto to drive around Los Santos for real.
yeah, they just because they just like being taken like it's escapism, It's like a way to escape from the real world because the real world is crazy.
It's an insane thing. He literally is equating this to like fucking demons. Now,
Yeah.
maybe it's inner demons, like
Like if he has some inner demons, he should talk to Jesus about it. Like why is he involving us in his like narrative? Like
problems and
what
issues
the
that
hell?
they've had. Not so much, I would say, necessarily of the paranormal variety. But the next clip I'm going to show you out of this 8-minute diatribe is probably one of the most unhinged parts of this.
Ooh, that's enticing. But no, there was an element of selling your soul, and I did not want to do that. And so when you see people like, I hate to say it, Mr. Beast. I saw a couple pictures of him
Mr.
recently
Beast.
where he was kind of like on this island-like setting, kind of Epstein Island ish. I don't want to go down too much down that rabbit hole because he is kind of like a front for YouTube. You do not get into that position without being, what's the word I'm looking for? Vetted by YouTube, where they open up the algorithm to him. So there's a reason why he's on top.
Oh, YouTube vetted Mr. Beast.
Yeah, what
they
the
gave him
fuck is he talking
algorithmic
about?
access. It's such a wild thing where he's like, yeah, I saw Mr. Beast. He's on an island. Epstein had an island. What a fucking leap right there, dude. There's plenty
Yeah,
of...
he just went like all the way. Like, hello, there's like a lot of islands around the world. Like, hello. Honestly, I want to play that sort of game, like survival sort of game, But in real life, obviously, like try to survive in real life. Oh, that would be really hard. Like I know, like my in-laws watch Naked and Afraid. I think that's one of the shows they watch. They love watching them try to survive. And yeah, I think that just tells how I think these people should have like a day in the island somewhere with no resources, and then we leave them alone. No like maybe hidden cameras around like the things, but yeah, just leave them alone there to survive for like 2 weeks. Yeah, so that they appreciate the small things and the big things they're like taking advantage of from society. It's so crazy how these people are.
islands out there. He specifically wanted that one. He's like, I ain't gonna jump too far into it. It's so wild sometimes when you come across channels like this and like actual insight, because it's literally just throwing shit at the wall until it actually sticks. Now again, do I think that there's any paranormal going on?
Me, I'm a shit.
Here is the EVF meter, what is
EBT?
that? The EMF meter reading level 5.
EMF.
Is there something crazy going on in the parabolic mics?
Okay, yeah, that's like the phasmophobia.
Some ghost writing going
Mumu
on?
shit.
I'm not assuming there's anything paranormal with this. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Disrespect's entire story is wild. The way that he's responded to these kind of allegations is a shocking thing to me, okay? These are really situations where I don't think there's any NDA in the world that prevents you from basically addressing something as serious as lewd interactions with a minor and just telling people it never happened.
Yeah.
Now, at the same time, I really have in my head a view that maybe this is more so for Twitch. A platform that hasn't really even said anything. If there was actual serious malfeasance, I think, regarding a minor, I really think that Twitch wouldn't really have settled a lawsuit or have even paid out the remainder of the contract.
Yeah, I have a feeling that they just, I have a feeling like with the whole thing, because, I wouldn't say that Twitch would need to do anything if they block them from their platform and do that shit. Like, why isn't why isn't Twitch saying anything? Like, why is it just the other side? So yeah, it's really
Correct. Just because if
sorry
they
to
knew
that.
something bad was happening, it would be easy to throw this guy under the bus. I really think if I had to speculate, put the tinfoil hat on as what happened, maybe there might have been some shitty interaction between a Twitch employee or Twitch staff or something. And, maybe it was a situation where Twitch didn't ultimately do their level best to even put their employees in complete safety. And maybe it's a situation that really makes both sides look absolutely abhorrently terrible. And it's partially that reason that both sides will never want to talk about this. They've handled out their payments. The guy is still banned off of Twitch. Clearly, they want nothing to do with each other, and they don't want the world to know exactly what happened in the situation.
Yeah.
So
okay.
that's realistically all that I can really garner from this. But one thing that I do want to ultimately discuss too is a lot of the actual accounts that I've seen who are basically calling, Dr. Disrespect a pedophile, at this point. Now, obviously, with allegations like this, we live in a world where it should be innocent until proven guilty, but it seems like, obviously, when you're a public figure, it's more guilty until you're somehow proven innocent. And even then, with allegations like this, the actual tarnishing to somebody's brand is just something you're never going to, fix. So at the end of the day, no receipt has been handed out. This is really one of those situations where, like, just wait until actual, the information comes out in some way. I really feel like the account that posted this, while they definitely have a lot to lose, I really don't think that they would have posted this if they don't have some form of receipt. So ultimately, can somebody just leak what actually happened? Like, Jesus Christ, let us know what occurred. Otherwise, this remains one of Twitch's largest mysteries.
He is so thirsty for the drama, this guy. That's why subscribe. You know what? You scout the drama for me. Okay. Okay. Mutahar. What's his name? Mutahar. But yeah, that's interesting. Yeah. And yeah, honestly, he's gone. That's what matters. People like those should be gone off the platform. Like, even though, like, they may have happened. I don't know, but I think Twitch can definitely read what's like underneath the DMs. Like, I definitely think they could. Let me actually do a double search. But yeah, that's the only way, or there was another way. Another way would be to another way would be to have the girl, maybe the girl actually made a complaint or something to the system. But yeah, like, it's definitely disgusting behavior, both for, like, it doesn't matter if it's a man or a woman or an in between. I don't care. When you groom younger people into involving into romantic relationships, asking them nudes, asking them to, like, show their butt or their whatever they've got, like boobies, growing boobies, and actually, like, trying to, like, trying to make them, basically try to sleep with them. No, that shouldn't, like, honestly, that shouldn't even be allowed in the internet. Like, it's crazy. And yeah, unfortunately, if you go through the dark web, you probably see hundreds of really terrible shit out there, if you know where to look. So yeah, to everyone, I don't know, I'm just like wondering as well about that, but it will come. I think it will come. Someone will eventually say something. Anyway, my computer is kind of loud at the moment. I think it's because I'm running Civilization 6 on the fucking thing. But yeah, it eats up a lot of my graphics and all that shit. So I'm gonna unfortunately end the stream here because I gotta do some chores. I gotta do some life stuff outside this one. But yeah, if you're still here, I appreciate you so much. I'm really thankful that you're still here listening to me, either via the VODs or live. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'll forever appreciate you. And yeah, be careful if you're outside. And if you're inside, I hope you're all good and cozy. I'm gonna raid you. I'm gonna raid another person. Um I'm gonna see if I could find someone playing the same game as I do, if that's okay with you. But yeah, I just like I said, I really appreciate you. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful afternoon, or have a wonderful night. I'll see you in a sec. And yeah, take care of yourself. Okay. See you in a second. I'll see you in another chat.